Shadow Ellen. Hi, Delio. Hi, boobies. Hi, Cake. Hi, sweetie. How are you? How have you guys been? Hello. Hello, my little lovelies. I hope that you've been well. It's good to see you again. Sorry there hasn't been that many streams this week. Technically, I was on a stream last night, but I guess that doesn't really count for me streaming, so. Quiet? I'm quiet. How about that? Is that better? Mic quiet. Am I better now? Are we good? Hello, can you hear me? I'm not too quiet, am I? Good, good. Sorry, I'm on a different mic tonight, so I have to kind of mess with things to get it where it's a good level. But I'm very happy to see you. Well, thank you for the hugs. Thank you. I am doing well. How are you, McKing? I was thinking about what game to play tonight, and I realized I didn't have any comfy games downloaded, because we'd just beaten a little bit to the left last time, and we'd also done like a normal ASMR stream, so it was time to do another gaming ASMR stream. And then I realized I've had Placid Duck Simulator for like over a year, and we still haven't played it. So I don't know anything about this, other than I know that there's little duckies in a pool, and we can name them after you or something. We can give everyone their own little ducky. You guys can be my little duckies. It'll be so cute. It's been a while. It has been a while. I'm glad you're well. It's always really nice when people come back and they're good, you know? Sometimes people come back and life's been tough, but it's really nice when people come back and things are in a good place for them. Has anyone, I doubt it, but has anyone here played this game at all? Because I don't think it's the multiplayer that we want, right? Pretty sure it's single player, because you guys aren't playing with me. You're just playing called Black Ops 1 Zombies right now. Ooh, that's a good choice. That's a good choice. Okay, controls. Press Y to stop duck spawn. E to switch hotspot. E look around. Unlock cursor. Duck hotspot. Duck sound. What? Head pats. Thank you for the head pats. Arf, arf. Arf. Thank you for the head pats. Thank you, thank you. You watched River play it? Well, did you learn anything, Waspies? Should we be doing single player or is the multiplayer? Because, like, I don't think there's true Twitch integration. I couldn't find anything with that. I'm assuming that I just do single player and then I just name ducks after you guys? Or unless I missed it somehow. And then there is Twitch integration. Deserve them. Plus, because you said God, Black Ops 1 was a good choice. Also, you're welcome for the head. Oh, thank you. Well, it is a good choice. Zombies is always fun. It's been a long time since I played it, but I really enjoyed it. Back when I did. Back in the day. Back when I wasn't a grandma. Back when I wasn't old as shit. It's a game you just kind of sit and watch unless you want to unlock the controls through an achievement. Oh yeah, no, I don't really plan on doing much. I just kind of... What is going to figure to be fun to have in the background? Infinity pool? Ooh. Or the quacking the ice. Let's do infinity pool. Ooh. Ducks please. Duck addiction. Oh, there's also so many ducks. Okay, I think we can start with just these three. I think that's fine enough. How's RimWorld going? RimWorld's going great. Okay, so I have already forgotten controls. Is there a way to name ducks after you guys? Because I want to give all of you guys a duck, you know? I want to make sure you guys all have duckies. Oh, controls. Let's turn the music off. I don't really want music on this. Let's turn the music off. Are you playing the new DLC? I am. I have barely done anything with it though. I chose to do a world that didn't have a monolith in the center, and so I've only had a couple engagements with anomalous things, but it's been really fun so far. Like I've had shamblers walk into my my village. I've also had what's it called? I've found a couple like guard posts, or I don't know what to call them. Outposts. I found a couple outposts attacked by like flesh creatures. Very creepy. They're like little flesh blobs with like spiked tentacles. They're super scary, but die very easily. Did you see the game you put in suggestions for the scary game? Or are you talking about, oh, the Bloodborne thing? I do like Souls-likes. I know I'm gonna break some hearts here. I'm not a big fan of Bloodborne. as a Souls-like player, I know I'm gonna break some hearts by saying that I don't really enjoy Bloodborne all that much. So I might give it a try, but like I mean, depends on how much it is, you know? Nice. Hell yeah. Nice. Hi, Riley. Hello, how are you? Hey, buddy. How you feeling today? You doing all right? You've been enjoying having an Xbox 360, dude. Oh my god. I remember that I still have mine 360 in a box in my closet. Unless I pulled it out. I think it's in my closet. I'm fitting. You're fitting for your fighting. You're fighting. What do you? You're a dick. You're fighting for your life. What do you mean by that? You in a lot of pain? Oh, I'm sorry, Riley. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry today's a rough one. Some kissies to help the pain. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry it's so rough on you. I hope that it gets better. I went to the doctors to update my med cert and ended up with a throat infection. Oh, Jesus, dude. That's rough. Throat infection? Oh, good luck. I'm so sorry. Is that like, I mean, to me, that just sounds like, oh my god, that just sounds like a really awful sore throat. Is it like you're on antibiotics and stuff, right? Or is it just not that bad yet? You lagged? Oh. Oh. Look at that. Raccoon Redeem is still active. You have 10 seconds to stable it. Go. The raccoon. Oh, Law, don't do it. Don't do it. It's ASMR. You should know better by now. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do any loud redeems during ASMR. I used to have to have a notification up on my screen because people would just do it constantly, but I guess I will just deal with it for you. Little stinkers that can't tell the difference. Yes, disable it. Here, I'll turn those ones on for you. Looks like there's ASMR ones that should be turned on anyways. We got a new duck. What do we get? We got a plaid duck? Holy shit. That guy's kind of ugly. Not gonna lie. I'm turning on all the ASMR redeems for you guys as well. Sorry that those were off. Nice. Okay. So, we still... Is there... How do I name ducks? Is there no way to name ducks? Or is that the multiplayer thing? We've got ducks coming, but like I thought there was a way to name ducks. Is there no way to name the ducks? I thought that was a thing. Messes with my sinuses too, so I have a sore throat, a running nose, and a killer headache. Ooh, I'm sorry. Oof. And there's no meds they can give you or anything. Go to collection. Collection is just oh, sick. Okay, we'll just name this one me because it's, you know, that makes sense. Okay. Who wants to be the plaid duck? How about this? I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it real cheap, but I'm still gonna make it. If you donate $5 to the charity, I'll name a duck after you. That's all it takes. $5. Leave room via tiny tricycle. Hey, come back here. You forgot your clown shoes. Now we wait. Look at that proud plaid boy. What a beautiful man's. So cute. Or woman's, depending on who decides, if anyone decides to donate. If anyone wants to be a beautiful plaid duck. Or you could wait to see what the next one is. Do you know the game Crow Country? I've seen it. It looks really interesting, but I don't know. It's very much not my style of game. It's like very much like Resident Evil 1 kind of style, right? Like almost fixed camera. Well, it's not exactly fixed camera, but definitely has that kind of feel to it. Horror-esque puzzle game. It looks pretty good. But I'm not sure. I haven't decided how I feel about it yet. Oh, also, forgot to have that on. Can you guys hear the sound of the water in the game? I can also quack at you. Is it very quiet? Should I turn it up a little bit? Are we gonna have a duck go down the slide? Oh my! Oh, I'm bounced off. No. Placid duck. Yes. Yes, go down the slide, placid duck. Come on. Come on, plaid, placid. Yeah! Yes! Dude, that was so fucking sick. Wow, that was so exciting. I'm so thrilled right now. I'm on the edge of my seat. Wow, cinematic camera and everything. Oh, we got a cow duck. We got a cow ducky. Oh, so cute. Wait, my pinned message left. What the? I put up a pinned message for the charity, and it just seems to have decided that it didn't want to leave that there. One sec. Let me add that back for us. Wait, it's there now. What? Thank you. Thank you, Cake. Appreciate that. Thank you. You saw more Pokemon for Sunday? You saw more Pokemon. Holy shit. You excited? Yeah, we're doing more Pokemon. We're doing more Pokemans. We're doing more of that Pokemans that I know you kids are so excited about. We got a sponge duck. He doesn't have any eyes. Ugh. Kind of ugly. Kind of ugly. In his own weird way. I kind of want to squish him though. Feel him between my fingies. Feel the juice leave his body. But we are doing regular ASMR as well right now. So if anybody has any ASMR requests that they'd like, please let me know. I'm happy to fulfill requests. Yeah, as much as I'm not a Pokemon player, playing it with you guys made it really fun, so. Watching you guys go absolutely nuts when I didn't understand anything you were saying was pretty fun. Kind of enjoyed that a lot. Just don't punch birds. But I want to punch the birds, okay? Let me punch them, man. Let me punch them. I do think it's a little weird that fighting has no effect on flight instead of like ground. I feel like ground would be more likely to be the thing that has no effect on burbs. Burb on burb violence. What's next? Burb on bird porn? Yeah, right. Like I'd ever make porn with another bird tuber. That'd be so weird. Never. Never happening. Ground doesn't work on birds? It doesn't? Oh, well that's good. I'm glad that it's, at least it's not weird in that sense. See guys, I totally knew that. I was testing you. I totally knew that. I'm so big brain. I actually knew all of that already. Grounds can't fly. True. See, I knew that too. What the hell? Those clowns just fucking disappeared. Have you tried to punch a bird? It's not easy. Are we talking IRL? Or are we talking in a Pokemon game? Yeah, because I can't punch him in Pokemon. IRL though. I could probably punch a bird IRL. I could probably punch a bird IRL. That wouldn't be too hard. Some of them don't like fly too much. I mean, like there's plenty of geese that like don't let you walk right up to them. I could probably get in there and sucker punch one. Especially if he was busy eating. Yeah, I could sucker punch a geese. I think I could do that. Goose. Ooh, that's a pretty... it's an Arizona tea-can duck. They're so cute. Some Arizona green tea. So cute. True question. What Pokemon type is Val? Yeah, I mean, I think I know what Pokemon type I would be if I had to say. But I'm interested in what you guys would say. What Pokemon? Flying Fire. Okay. Flying Fighting. Okay. Are there any flying fighting characters? Or Pokemon? I feel like I don't... That's not common... There are? Ooh. Sick. Because, I mean, since fighting has no use on flying, kind of like odd at ends, it's kind of an interesting combo. I kind of want to find them. I would argue either I would argue flying fighting, because as much as like brimstone and fire are like part of my theme, I do a lot more flying and fighting than I do magic casting ever in combat. Like I don't cast fire spells that often. I do a lot more fighting than I do fire stuff. There's a reason I've got a sword and I'm not just a spellcaster. Flying fighting since warrior archetype? Yeah, basically. What's the new ducky? What duck? It's just a... Oh, it's a watermelon ducky. Oh, the baby. Oh, the baby. So cute. Wait, oh, you can zoom in really far. We'll look real close in on Watermelon. Hey, Watermelon Ducky, free Palestine, you know? Good morning, Noda. Good morning. Hello, how are you? You have a shiny Haluka? I have no idea what that is. I have not the slightest clue. You're good? Ah, excuse me. Good. I'm glad you're well. I'm glad you're doing really well. Thanks for being here. Thank you. Before I started stream, I made some coffee, and I think it's done brewing. So I'm gonna go grab myself some coffee so that I don't fall asleep in the middle of the stream like I do when I'm doing ASMR. So I'm just gonna leave you guys here in the capable hands of Watermelon Duck, in capable hands of the Free Palestine Duck, and he will take good care of you. I will be right back. Not even 5 minutes. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. There are 3 flying fighting types. Ooh, tell me about them. What the fuck is that duck? What is that? What is that? What the, huh? What is that texture? What the? What is that? Is that just a shit turd? What is that? Mud? Mud, that's the nice way of looking at it. Alright, who wants to, how about, yeah. Who wants to be the mud duck? Who wants to be the mud duck? I'll pay me money not to name you after the mud duck. Or name the mud duck after you. You have a shitting pants emote? How do you have a shit my pants emote? How is that a thing? What? How is that a thing? What the? Halucha? Oh yeah, you said it's a flying luchador bird? That's kind of sick, dude. A luchadore bird. Flamingo. Hualucha. Zapdos? Zapdos is fighting? What? Is it? I thought Zapdos was flying electric. What do you mean Zapdos is flying fighting? Galarian Zapdos? What the fuck is Galarian Zapdos? Is that a region that I should know about? Region, yeah. Okay, so I was thinking, there's emulators you can set up for Pokemon, right? Like you can do like emulators of the old games. Would you guys be more interested in me like playing an older Pokemon game and starting from like the beginning if I were to play a Pokemon game? Or would you rather watch me play like a newer one? You can legally play any Pokemon game. Yeah, I know that's kind of hot water, isn't it? Fan games are really cool. Hi, JC. Hello, hello. How are you? Hi. Hi, hi. How you doing, buddy? Are you good? It's good to see you. What's our new duck? What's our new duck gonna be? Ducky. Duck. New duck. Oh, no. New duck. Where's our new duck? No, show me the new duck, game. What the hell? What the fuck? It's not changing ducks? I can't even look at the new duck. Okay, I'm gonna look at the collection because I want to see what the new duck is. Oh, what the hell? Nice. Okay, that one's kind of cool. Oh, it's not even supposed to be brown. It's supposed to be like green. It's like moss. Weird. Just the light. Looking weird. You love this game? Me too. I love ducks. Do you love ducks? Oh my god, we have so much in common. We love ducks. We both love them. I just had a day off due to weather damage all around Houston. Congrats on the day off. Let's go. Silver lining duck. Fucking duck. Oh, I should say, let me just put it on screen. Yeah. Used to fall asleep in VC streaming this game. Oh, cute. Cute. Well, I am currently, because we're doing a charity right now, I kind of want to incentivize donations. So if you donate at least $5, I will name one of the duckies after you and you'll get to pick. And it has to be to the link and that's pinned in the chat. But let me go ahead and like write that out. Donate $5 to get a dick. Whoa, too small. Too small. Relax. Log dog! Log dog! Yes! Yes! Let's go! Thank you, Log Dog. Thank you, absolutely. Where link? Oh wait, Log Dog, you can absolutely have. You can have whichever one you want. Which one would you like? Would you like Arizona? Or would you like the watermelon? Either's fine. Pinned at top. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for the $10, Log Dog. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. It's very, very kind of you. I really, really appreciate it. It's going to kids that absolutely need the food and medical assistance. Thank you, thank you. The T-Duck. Hell yeah. Okay. Log Dog. _11. There we go. Sick. Log Dog. Now what is going on? Why? Okay, why am I stuck in this one spot? Okay, these are just hot spots. I see. Okay, where's our boy? Give me our boy. Look at our boy. Our boy Log Dog. Oh, and Tummy Tempter! Tummy Tempter, thank you for the $10. Thank you. Aw, thank you. Arf, 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 arf. Thank you, thank you. All right, Tummy Tempter. I just put the sock spot on my hand so I could make sounds. But what? Which duck would you like? We've got the moss duck. We got the plaid duck. We got the black and gold. We got the cow duck. We got a watermelon duck. Where did the watermelon duck go? Wait, what happened to our watermelon duck? Where did... Yeah, we have a watermelon duck. Why is he not showing up? What the heck? Am I just blind? Watermelon. Huh. The watermelon duck's not in our collection. So, I guess you can't be the watermelon duck. Because it's apparently not here. I don't know why. I bet the moss duck grows over time or something. That'd be kind of sick, dude. If it just got bigger. There's a two. There's... Oh, okay, sick. Do you want to be the watermelon duck? There's the watermelon duck, cow duck, black and gold are kind of the prime ducks right now. You can also wait if you want. Yeah, make you watermelon? Okay, sick. Sick. We'll just make you tummy tempter. Fuck yeah. Sick. Thank you so much for the dono. Thank you, thank you. Oh, look at us, dude. Look at us, dude. We fucking chilling. Hell yeah, bro. Look at me. I'm stuck to you, tummy tempter. I'm just hanging out with you. So there's like different rarities of ducks too, right? That means we got a pretty rare one when we got the Arizona iced tea duck. Oh, we got a new duck. What's a new duck? What's a new duck? Oh my god! Look at that fucking duck, dude! Ducks have different abilities. The disco ball duck, dude. Oh my god. Look at that fucking duck, man. That's one heckin' duck, if you know what I mean. Oh, you know what I just noticed? I think I've been doing... all the audio's been just coming through both ears for you guys, hasn't it? This whole time. Let me... I may be being silly. Audio input. Wait, did that not work? Yeah. Okay. Why is it not showing up here? What the fuck? What the? Wait, we got a... What? Duck's playing music now? The duck is cool as hell. I want... Okay. Oh my god. Log dog. Okay, log dog wants the disco duck. Okay, okay. All right. Thank you. Oh my god, log dog. Thank you for another 10, and JC, thank you for another 25. Holy shit. So log dog wants the disco duck. Oh my god. he would have on it. And then I you get 2 ducks now. JCAD, how about this? JCAD, because you paid 25, I'll wait. We can wait for, we can wait till the next really cool duck and you can pick, or you can just have one of the ducks that we already have. That's up to you. You can either be one of these ducks here, or we can wait till another cool duck shows up. But that disco duck is pretty fucking sick. It is okay. Okay, all right. Thank you for the dono. I really do appreciate it. It really does help out. You're thinking the cow duck? Okay, cow duck. Cow duck. Perfect. JCN. Perfect. He's fucking grooving, dude. Look at him. Oh, hell yeah. I gotta get the milkies, baby. Hell yeah. Speaking of which, I actually looked into, I genuinely looked into, learning and getting my own milkies. And I could take some pretty sketchy substances over like, without having to get a prescription. Or I have to go to my doctor and I have to explain to her why I want to start taking hormones for lactation when I am not a mom. Um, so I'm not sure about that, you know? Okay. Hold on. Is the audio coming through for you guys in different ears now? How much do you trust your doctor? Do you think like if I went to my doctor and it's like, "Hey, I want to get lactation so that I can sell my milk to other people on the internet." Do you think she'd be chill with that? Do you think she'd be like, "Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds like genius level tactics. Actually, let's get you that bag, girl." Oh, we gotta. Oh, look at the new duck. Look at that. What the? What the? What? What the? What is happening to our duck? What the hell? What? That duck is sick, dude. Holy shit, dude. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, back to me. I look, we gotta appreciate this duck, dude. Look at that fucking duck, man. It's the PC duck. I mean, he's got the power switch and the reset for his eyes. Dude, it's liquid cooled. Oh my god, this duck is fly, man. I fucking love this duck. But yeah, back to me milking myself for to sell to you guys. Um, like, how much do you think? Like, if my doctor asked, how much do you think would be a good price? Do you think they'd be cool with it? Sus? You don't know the meaning of sus. I could be so much worse. I could be so many levels more sus than I already am. But no shit, this PC duck is actually super cool. That's sick. It came in on a fucking UFO too. It's crazy. This tummy tempter. Oh, I was gonna say tummy tempter might get sucked up the tube, but I guess not. The sus is on Twitter. There's what? I mean, there's sus everywhere, really. I'm keep coming here in the middle of sus. It's starting to be a routine. I mean, is like, when does the sus really end and begin? You know what I mean? So like, really, what is the middle? This could be the beginning of a very long sus venture, or maybe I just hang up my I hang up my G-string and my stilettos and my whip, and I call it, I retire next year. You never know when this sus adventure is going to come to an end. So who really knows when the middle is? Sus is just my constant state of being. I've elevated to a higher plane. I'm a higher. I have elevated to a higher existence. I am now the queen of. I'm just a goddess of sus. It never ends for me. The omni sus, the omnipotent sus. Hang up my G-string, damn, if that ain't a powerful. It's a great phrase, okay? It's a great phrase. Let's see. What was I gonna say? Oh, kissies. Sir Actor, you want some kissies? Okay, alright. Come here. Kissies just for you. I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee now and probably burn the shit out of myself. Oh. No, it's not too hot. That's good. Oh, so good. So good, dude. Oh. God, I fucking love coffee. And if coffee was a person, I would love fucking coffee too. Infinite Fusion is a cool fan game if you wanted to try one. If I wanted to try, of Pokemon games. So you think it'd be better if I played a fan game than playing just a traditional actual Pokemon game? Me too. I'm a coffee lover. Same. You're part of the club, dude. You're part of the club. What's my brew? I've got Seattle's Best vanilla caramel blend. It's a medium roast. It's very much a dessert coffee. I usually drink it when I'm like up for something like this where I need to have energy. And it's excellent. I mix several scoops of hot chocolate mix into it, and it's just divine. It doesn't need anything else. It's excellent that way. Brimmy cute. I don't know about that one. I'm not cute. Nah, I'm me. Yeah, right. You would watch any Pokemon game. Okay, but that doesn't that doesn't fucking help me. Like, when I started this with like, hey, what game would you guys like seeing me play? And you're like, yeah, I'd be happy with any of them. Well, great, thanks. I appreciate that. I appreciate you leaving it up to me. Oh, we got a rainbow duck now. I have not been paying attention to our ducks. Do we have any other new ducks? We got a fucking rainbow duck. Oh, it's got little drawings on it. How cute. Are there any other duckies? No, I think that's all of them right now. I think we got all the duckies. You're cute. Oh, yeah. Unhappy Doctor. Super fucking cute. 100%. I vouch for that. In fact, Unhappy Doctor did this like really cute dance for me the other day in a full maid outfit with the cat ears and everything. It was the cutest shit I'd ever seen. 100%. I vouch. Starts like red, but you can go to both Johto and Kanto. Ooh, okay, that does sound kind of sick. If you're playing to my strengths, which is the old Pokemon. I don't know anything about new Pokemon. My current love for caffeine coffee is Pilao. It is super good. Is that a brand or is that a type of coffee? How about Remnant 2? Yeah, I've heard suggestions for that as well, but that's not really a Pokemon game. You know what I mean? It does look fun, but it is absolutely a co-op game, and so I'd have to play it with people. Would you be? Well, my boyfriend wanted to play it. Maybe I could play it with him. Ooh, we got the little prop hat. Prop hat dog. Mix two Pokemon together and make a new one, all with custom sprites. Ooh, that's kind of sick. That's kind of fire, dude. That sounds kind of sick, you know what I mean? Oh, hey, Ducky. You have to beat me on Tekken before you can share that vid? Okay. That's a deal. That's a deal. I mean, I wasn't gonna share it with anyone. That was a personal video for me. I kind of keep things personal. I'm not gonna show anyone anything that you're not comfortable with. But now I've got goals. Brazilian brand of coffee. Ooh, rich and dark. Interesting. So do you like prefer darker brews or darker roasts? Because my uncle used to own a coffee plantation in Hawaii. A plantation? Coffee farm? He used to own a coffee farm in Hawaii. Or is it a plantation? Plantation is just a word for a different type of farm, right? Or am I... Anyways, I prefer medium, but as for enjoying it, dark. Interesting, because I usually don't even like the yeah, plantation has connotations to it. That's why I'm concerned. I do believe plantation is a word that does not necessarily mean slavery was involved, but I'm not 100% certain, and now I'm concerned. Now I'm concerned that I'm treading very bad waters that I do not desire to be anywhere near. So I'm just gonna go with farm. My uncle owned a coffee farm, and he said that darker brews, like there's like a misnomer or like a miss people are incorrectly thinking that darker roast coffee has more caffeine when it doesn't. Darker roast coffee doesn't make it any more caffeine. In fact, it has less caffeine because you've roasted it for longer and you've roasted out some of the caffeine. So like lighter roasts, like medium roast coffees usually have more coffee or more caffeine. Also has a built-in randomizer if you want to do that. That'd be kind of sick. Okay, Cake, you're really selling this. I'm gonna have to try it. Personally, I like cinnamon coffee, adding brown sugar and milk. Ooh, brown sugar is so good, dude. I'm not really a huge fan of cinnamon most of the time, but it can be really good. So I'm betting that tastes amazing. I've also been thinking about it would be kind of fun to do like Souls-like challenge runs because I love challenge runs, but like something other than just crowd control, doing like randomizers and things like that could be really fun because those are I always enjoy watching those. Could be really good, but alas, not enough time to do it all, especially with my addictions. I now have a RimWorld addiction and an audiobook addiction. Wait, is that a new ducky? No, it's the same duckies. Oh, hey, Dumpy Dumpter. Hey. Whoa! The prop hat duck flies! Oh my god, he's gone. He's gone? Oh, he's back. Okay. But we also got little baby duckies. Where did these little baby duckies come from? Who gave birth to the baby duckies? Oh, that's so cute. Oh. Ducky, ducky, baby. Oh my god. Can I... Oh, prop hat, chill, bro, chill. How did I... Okay, the baby ducks are not did they just hang around the PC duck? Where'd they come from? They're so cute, though. That's a PC duck. He's got a power button for an eyeball and a reset button for an eyeball. He's sick. Nobody's claimed him yet, though. He's still up for grabs. Same with this ducky. I don't know what this ducky's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be like a race car. But then there's also, we just got this ducky. We got the Pink Lightning. Water-cooled PC duck. Yeah, he's pretty fucking sick. Typically, the focus of a farm was typically the focus of a farm was subsistence agriculture. In contrast, the primary focus of a plantation was the production of cash crops with enough staple food crops produced to feed the population of the estate and the livestock. Yeah, and that's why I like things like coffee, because you're not making coffee to feed people. You're making coffee because it's just a cash crop. Yeah, so like tobaccos, it would be a plantation crop. Coffee is a plantation crop. Things like that. Yeah. I have a list of coffee and how to make them. I really wanted to be a coffee shop owner before. Ooh, that's kind of sick, dude. That's kind of sick. Tummy Tempter? Wait, did I... DeLeo! Wait, we got new donates. So we got a donate from DeLeo and Tummy Tempter. Looks like DeLeo's came in first. Am I saying that properly? Unhappy doctor. Wait. DeLeo was first. DeLeo was first. So DeLeo, what duck would you like? Thank you for the donates, by the way. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. There's a lot of good ducks here. So DeLeo, what do you want? You got the water cooled PC duck. There's the pinwheel hat, or like what's it called, the prop hat duck. We've got Let's see. We got the black and gold duck still. There's the race car duck. There's the PC duck. There's lots of cool ducks still. Tell me what you want. Tell me, Tempter, what are you looking after? You want the, I'm guessing you want the PC duck, huh? You probably want the PC duck. Everyone probably wants the PC duck. He's pretty fucking sick, you know? He's pretty fucking cool, if I do say so myself. Oh my god. Prop hat duck. Come back. Bruh. Can the prop hat duck fly out of the map? Yes, he can. Forgot the good news. Like, you got a graphics card? Oh, sick, dude. How much did you spend on it? I've been looking at cards too, because especially with my 2.0 coming up, my new model will probably be pretty hard on my PC, along with everything else. Prop hat duck, stay in the map. What are you doing, brother? Stop fall. No! No! Duck down! Duck down! No! Brown, brown. Brown, brown, brown. Brown, brown, brown. Brown, brown, brown. Brown, brown, brown. Everybody salute for Prop Hat Duck, who has fallen out of the water. Rest in peace. He ducked so hard. He ducked so hard. Pokemon Nuzlocke would be funny to watch. Oh god. I don't know if I'm emotionally ready for a Nuzlocke. I haven't. No! Oh, he's escaped to the ocean. That's not normal, is it? This isn't supposed to happen, is it? He's going on an adventure, dude. He's heading out. He's got better places to be. He's flying off. He's going home. His people need him. He's just going, dude. All right, here we're gonna go away from him, and in about an hour we'll see if he comes back. If not, then we'll just go out and see him floating through the middle of the ocean. I wonder how big the map is. Yeah, you should totally do that. Xbox Live. Does Xbox 360 still have a live service? No, follow his journey? Okay, alright. Also, Tummy Tempter and Delio. Delio hasn't replied yet, so Delio, if you want to name a duck, you should probably tell us sooner rather than later. I can't even get to him. He's gone. Bro's gone. It won't let me go to him. Man's gone. Man's died. He went on an adventure. It won't even toggle to him. You want to name the propeller duck? Do we still have him? Okay. Okay. No. Rest in peace, Tummy Tempter. Tummy Tempter propeller duck. Can we go to him? We can't really go to him either. Maybe we can see him floating out there. Do you guys see a little duck floating out there? Anywhere? Uh-oh. He's probably gone forever, man. We'll miss you. We'll miss you, Prop Duck. Rest in peace. Nah, dead 5 ever. He's dead 5 ever. It'll eventually float out of bounds and respawn. Hopefully. Nobody has claimed the PC duck yet. Impressive, really. Impressive. Impressive. This man's holding on. This duck's holding on. By the way, we're gonna be probably continuing the charity until Sunday. I think that'll be the cutoff. I think that's a good place to cut it off. It'll be a total of like 6 or 7 streams that we did it. I think that's a good place. We were talking about something before. Oh yeah, Pokemon. Like, I haven't played Pokerogue's the first Pokemon game I've played. I've not played like a real like Pokemon game since I was like, I don't know, like in Pal World doesn't count, right? So like I haven't played a Pokemon game since I don't know, like I was probably 12, maybe 15. I don't think I was that old. I don't think I was 15. I think I had to be no older than like 10, 11, or 12. Fuck, that would have been 2003. Oh my god. I'm so fucking old. Oh my god. I haven't played one since I was like 9. Yeah, right? Looking forward to playing. Nice. Do your friends still have it? You're also old. We're all old, dude. We're all old. Hey, I might be old, but I'm still high, you know, right? Right? I'm not coping. Firefighter duck. Oh my god, look at him. He's so fucking epic. Hell yeah, dude. Look at him. He looks so cute. Oh wow, they even little got like scuff marks on the hat. Damn, this man's seen some action. He's a hero. A lot closer in age than I thought. He's. I spray like that too, just not out of my mouth. Anyways, we're a lot closer in age than I thought. Yeah? How old do you think I am? I think I've said how old I am on stream before. I've said how old I am on stream. I'm surprised you don't know. What? What? Look at him go, dude. Oh my god, what a champ. 900? Yeah, actually. Spot on. First guess. Amazing. I've been around since the year, what the, hey guys, 11, 15, very old. What a champ. Once I get Xbox Live, yeah, me and my friends have played classic Call of Duty and they have their own X360 stuff. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. I'm rooting for ya. Tell me how it is. I wonder if Modern Warfare 2 still has lobbies. Do you think Modern Warfare 2 still has lobbies? I just realized that my excuse for making my space 18 plus is that any younger, it literally half my age. Oh, you know, that's fair. That's fair. Jesus. If you're 12, 13, too. Oh, no. So I said 10, 11, or 12. I was 10 in 2003. So you're close. You want some Predator sounds? I can get you some Predator sounds. So we're not quite the same age, but close. We're close. Why is that attractive? Why? Because you're aroused. The thought of the predator hunting you down and the predator being a hot angel is pretty sexy. You know, that's why it's attractive, right? 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 Have you seen that mouth though? Look, I ain't got nothing on the predator. I'll say that. Predator's got one hell of a mouth. Same with Alien. Like, a mouth inside a mouth. Imagine how much good head the alien can give. A mouth inside a mouth. God, the head's gotta be fucking amazing. I don't care if that's the last mistake I make. I would. Just did bad math? No, it's okay. It's there's no good math. There's no good math. Math is a sin. But yeah, I watched a YouTuber called Fortunate, and he plays classic Call of Duty, and he's played classic Modern Warfare, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. He's played World at War, and there's lobbies. It's just that there's not that many people playing though. That's so sad. That's so sad though. That's crazy that there's still lobbies, dude. I can't imagine. I'm just like it boggles my mind that there are still people playing Modern Warfare 2. And I started playing Modern Warfare 2 when I was in God, I could have been what, like, I had to be no older than like 15, 14, 15. And I started it late. I joined in on Modern Warfare 2 when it had already been out for a year or so. Because I had to buy my own 360 and everything. With my money that I made from my job at the time. But that's so crazy that there's still people playing. That's half my life ago. Yeah, yeah, that's 16 years ago. And I joined in a year after, yeah. Holy shit, that's 16 years ago. Oh god, I'm so old. 2008 is 16 years ago. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh my. You're from 2001? That means you're 23? Oh my god, I'm so old, dude. Oh. Oh my god. Every time I'm like, oh yeah, 2008 wasn't that long ago. 2010 wasn't that long ago. No, it was more than half my lifetime ago at this point. Oh god. Wait, wait. Oh, the ducky. Oh, we got another PC duck. What, we just got another PC duck? Is it just the same? No, it's different. Ooh, it's different. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's a mouse. It's a mouse. That's so cute. It's a mouse duck. Someone mentioned that next year I can legally work with people born the year I graduated from high school. Oh, God, dude. God, that's so painful. What do you mean legally work with? Hold up. Real fast, what do you mean by legally work with? What kind of work do you do? There's a legal like, are you talking about like 18-year-olds? Is that your definition of legal? Oh, okay. Gamer mouse. Oh, it's a gamer girl, just like me. That's absolutely fair, though. I honestly think I do agree that I feel like everyone should work. I feel like it should be a requirement that everyone in, like, sorry. Sorry. Um, I feel like it should be a requirement, at least for, I don't know, a year or like a summer job or something. I feel like it should be a requirement that everyone at some point in their life has to work in like either retail or customer service or a food service job. I feel like it should be legally required. Because there's a lot of bitches out there who don't understand customer service. And will treat waitresses and bartenders and shit like that poorly, and it's, oh my, mm, mm. Exactly. I did food service, and I regret it. I regret it so much. I regret it. I hated it. I hated it so much. The only part, like, I'm not gonna lie. This gonna sound real. Well, I mean, is it real? My favorite. There's two parts of food service that are excellent, and that's only if you get the good jobs. Um, One, huge discount on all the food in the store, right? Like my highlight of every shift was getting half off food And Cram, thank you for
Baby
the prime.
time 13
Baby time, baby time. Thank you for 9 months. Holy shit! Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. You're now my baby. Or we have a baby. We have a baby. What is our baby name? Is that a stone duck? Did we get a stone duck? Wait, that was him. Go back to the stone duck. Thank you so much for 9 months. That's crazy. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. What are we going to name our baby? It's a stone duck. I love that. But yeah, the restaurant I worked for had like it just sings. I love that. That's so great. The restaurant I worked for had a what's it called? Like a little 6-ounce steak that you could get. It was like a little 6-ounce steak, and you could get 2 sides, and that came with a drink. And that whole meal was like $18 or like 16, or I think it was like $16 at the time. And after my shift, I had a 50% off discount. And so I'd get like a $9 6-ounce steak and 2 sides every shift. And it was, it was the highlight. The other thing that was really nice about it, my other super highlight about working at the restaurant, and this, I guess technically could happen anywhere, but I feel like you tend to get a lot of them in food service, and that was really hot women being my coworkers. And that was pretty nice. I had a lot of really hot women as coworkers. And they were all very flirtatious and very nice. And I hadn't transitioned at that point, and so I just had a lot of really hot women flirt with me, and it was. I have some like really good memories and some really bad memories from it. And like one, oh, good girl. Okay, Krim, you've been a very, very good girl. You've been so good for me. Oh. Why don't you come here and take a seat in my lap, okay, baby? Let me take good care of you. Let me treat you right. You're good. Good girl. So, I was basically there was this girl that I worked at this. I worked for Fridays, you know, the TGI Fridays restaurant. Awful. Don't ever do it unless you want half off. Well, I don't even know if they still do it. The half off food and hot women. It was the second TGI Fridays that I moved, because I had moved and I was working at that one. And there was this really, really hot girl who's probably like, I don't know, about like 6 years older than me. I think at the time. I think I was like 20 and she was like mid-20s. Yeah, I wasn't even 21 yet. And she was so hot, dude. Like, smoking hot. Yeah, half off hot women. Exactly. And I still don't know what was going on with her or what the vibe was, because she would be so nice to me. Like, she flirted with me so much all the time. But she was never like outward with like, you know, hey, I want to do anything with you. It was just like I thought that was just her personality. I thought she was just super flirtatious but she was only like that around me, as far as I knew. I could be wrong, but as far as I noticed, she was only super flirtatious with me. And then there was one time that I was standing near like one of the ordering kiosks where you put in the orders for foods, you know, for meals and stuff like that. And all of the different servers had their own little card, right? Like a little card that you'd swipe every time you every time you used the machine, you'd swipe and you'd put your info in. That way it knew who was ordering what foods and things like that. And she dropped her card on the ground behind her as she was like walking away, and I pointed it out to her. And I cannot see this happening in any way that is not intentional. She said, "Oh," turned around, like, and it was like a pretty, like, it didn't seem like she seemed surprised, but she turned around. She reached down to pick up her card. And I was, by the way, I was in like a little corner, right? Like there's a little tiny corner and there's a kiosk right behind me and there's a wall to my left, right? So I'm backed into the corner, right? When she walks past me. And I have nowhere to go. She turns around. She bends over to pick up the card. And I don't mean as in like, oh, she like crouched down to pick it up. She full on like doubled over, like bent over, and as she did so, she leaned back into me, and her ass hit right on my, like, she put her ass right on my, like, my hips, and then bent down, picked up the card, and then, like, there's no way that that's not intentional, right? Because she stood up, and I never saw that company, right? And, like, I looked at her, like, really surprised. I was like, hello. Like, I said that, like, kind of like, what the, like, both, like, in awe of what just happened, and like because it was not like a short thing. It took her like she really she went in there, right? You know. I died, okay? I died right there, okay? Like the issue fucking was I wasn't Polly. 2, I'm loyal as fuck. I am loyal to a fucking fault. I will never fucking cheat on someone. And I wasn't Polly at the time, right? So for me, it wasn't like I couldn't have relations with somebody else. That was not something I was willing to do. And so it wasn't like this was like, oh, hey, yeah, this is like the green light, I'm going in. It was like oh, fuck. This is really goddamn hot, but this is awful at the same time because I have a fucking girlfriend. Like, this is not good. Then she stood up and she walked away after looking back at me with, like, I don't want to say it was a flirtatious smile. It was almost like she was, like, both, like, really embarrassed about having done that, but also not sorry. You know? And yeah, let's just say that I've thought about that moment a lot. You know, like, you know when you have those like I don't know if like in movies where there's that moment where you're just like, it's just like a core memory that's just like stuck in your brain for all of time. I have yet to ever forget that exact feeling in that exact day and that exact moment. Like it's like a 30-second loop in my mind that I can play perfectly. I can hear all the words. I can even also, because this wasn't like let me also say, I'm getting like really getting really hot. Sorry, I'm getting out of it. This wasn't like a back corner of the restaurant, right? This wasn't like a kiosk by the back side of the restaurant. This was a kiosk right in the center. It was right next to the kitchen. There was like 3 other servers right there, and that is the only part of me that was like, okay, there's no way she would do that in front of other people intentionally, right? Like, there's no way she'd do that intentionally in front of 3 other servers who all saw this, by the way. This wasn't like they had their backs turned and she did it real fast. This was like they were walking through. She did that, and then I like exchanged looks with somebody after she walked away, and we were both like, what the fuck just happened? It was sorry, this is more just chatting, not ASMR. I apologize. Thank you for the head pats and wing pats, Gustav. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Is that a dead duck stuck at the bottom of the pool? No, he's not dead. He's just made of stone. He's a stone duck. But yeah, I definitely... Oh, you know what the best part about that is? I knew she had a boyfriend too. She had a fucking boyfriend. Like, I knew she had a boyfriend because she talked to me about her boyfriend before. And she brought him into the restaurant like 2 weeks later, and I met him. I remember in junior high, I had a crush on a girl one time, and she had a boyfriend, and she was trying to queue time with me and her boyfriend, but me being younger than I am now, I didn't realize it until later. As in, like, she was trying to cheat on her boyfriend with you, or she was poly and was trying to have 2 boyfriends at once. But, I mean, at that age, most people don't know what poly is, so I doubt it was that, right? Trying to have 2 at once, yeah. Ugh. Poor poly people who don't know they're poly, and just, I mean, poor people that have partners that, wait, what's going, let me look at the ducks. What is there another, are there 2 stone ducks? 2 stone ducks. No, we have 2. Perfect. Good, good. Ooh, we also, we have a shark duck. Oh, there's a shark duck. Oh, and he goes underwater? Oh, that's sick, dude. I love that. Oh, by the way, for anybody who's just showing up or hasn't been here for a while, I am also I will name a duck after you, but for the charity, I'm just putting like a $5 price point on it. So if you donate $5, I will name any one of the ducks after you. But specifically, make sure that you do donate it to the charity. It's going to a good cause. Understandable why it became a core memory. It just gets wilder and wilder, dude. It's, yeah, crazy. A lot of weird things happened at that time in my life. To be honest, looking back, you know, like I have like decent riz now, right? Like I feel like I'm pretty good at rizzing people now, and like I'm fairly confident when it comes to like talking to people, specifically men as well. Like talking to men is a lot easier than women because women are hot and scary. But when I was young, I fumbled so many hot women. I fumbled so many hot women because I just had no riz. And they were into me, and I just didn't know how to handle it. Oh yeah, you guys all want the free riz. What a surprise. As if you haven't heard me riz you guys up 100 times. Uh-huh. I remember me and my friends were hanging out together one time. We were talking about that same girl, and apparently she flirted with my friends before too, which is weird. I think it's, some people really need attention when they're younger, right? And they just don't know how to get it in a good way, and they do it by flirting with people, and it's not good. Haven't started HRT yet, so I'm not a hot woman. That does. It's not the point. It's not the point. It doesn't matter what your gender is. I know the. I mean, okay. Never heard it. Oh, I see. That's, you know, that's understandable. Like, so you haven't been listening to my streams? You haven't been paying attention to me? What about all those other times I tried to raise you up, Gustav? What about all those other times I called you a good boy, and I used my mommy voice, and I gave you kisses, and I... What do you mean? What do you mean not even once? You don't... You're not paying attention to me? What do you mean by that? They're never aimed at you? What about all... What? You... What? That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. They have to have been aimed at you. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That's how distraught I am. I'm throwing things. Gustav hates us. Wow, Gustav, I can't believe you. I can't believe you guys would not appreciate my rizzing with you. Okay, anyways. Back to me talking about hot women. Bruh, my asexual ass has caused so much emotional damage to women as I didn't realize they were flirting with me until it was too late. Yeah, yeah. I don't think I was definitely not asexual. The thing is that like I was caught in a limbo between extremely horny, like I was so horny when I was a teenager, right? Like lots of teenagers are, right? I was super horny. But I also like give me a duck. You want a duck? Okay, what duck do you want, Gustav? You can pick any duck. What duck do you want? We got leopard print. We got two different stone ducks. We've got a black and gold duck. We got I don't know what that duck is. We got a pink duck. We got a firefighter duck. We got a weird ducky thing there. We got the PC ducks are still available, aren't they? Or can the PC ducks not be named? Where are the PC ducks? What the heck? Where are the PC ducks? Can the PC ducks not be named? Oh, there we are. Okay, there's the PC ducks. Do you want a PC duck, Gustav? Do you want a mouse or the PC? Like the green one? Oh, you want a green one? Okay, okay. Cutie patootie. Hi, long boy. Hi. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Good to see you. I have made multiple women cry in bathrooms. I'm still friends with most of them, though. Oh, babies. Oh, poor girlies. All right, so you want a green ducky, Gustav? I think we have one green duck, and that's the moss duck. Is that what you want? You want the moss duck? Are you sure? It's not very pretty. There, Gustav, there's so many good duckies. What do you mean you want the green one? I get sent more dick pics than tit pics. That's because most people get more dick pics than tit pics. Okay, you know, like I think that's just a natural occurrence when men send out way more dick pics than should be sent. You like green? Okay, well you can. He's not as green in game as all. That's all. That's all. I'm not saying anything against your choice in green. You know. That's all. Let's find your duck. Oh, did it not save? It didn't save. Typing on a keyboard while my hands have gloves on is kind of hard, actually. There we go. Big vibing, how is you? I'm doing great, long boy. It's great to have you here. We're sharing stories of teenage heartbreak, teenage lost connections, and weird sexual moments that we still think about today. Dick has definitely saturated the market, which is interesting because I feel like there's definitely way more women that do sex work, right? But there's way more men that send unsolicited sex pics. You know? Man, you just gotta stop sending unsolicited sex pics, and you gotta start grinding and getting that that blue twitch going. You know, sell those dick pics. Don't give them away for free. Sell them. Know your worth, king. Know your worth. You are worth way more than sending your dick pic to a woman who doesn't want it. Sell your dick pics to gay men who will pay you great money and tell you you're really hot and make you feel great about yourself. Even if you're not gay, they will make you feel so hot. They'll raise your confidence. They'll make you feel good about yourself, dude. You know your worth, king. But I crave validation. That's fair. That's fair. Even I have received unsolicited pics. Exactly. See, I've gotten more tit pics than dick pics. Hey, Riley, don't rub it in. Riley, I'm trying to help people here. I'm trying to help people here. Don't break the illusion, Riley. Outright the confidence. Riley, no! What have you done? had a girl classmate who whispered to me to have an NSFW dream that involved me, and I'm still shocked about it to this day. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. I've been rizzed by gay dudes and they make me feel amazing. They make you feel amazing. They do. They do. They make you feel great. So long as you don't get uncomfortable and they're not pushing your boundaries, then it's fine. Oh my god. Hi, Sarah. Hi, baby. Oh my god, Sarah. Hello, hello. How was your stream? Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, hi. Hello, everybody. Wife. Hi, baby. Hi, wife. How are you? Hey, gorgeous. What have you been up to? How was your stream? How was your stream? Raid. Right and Brill, thank you so much for the follow. You're now one of my Hell Knights. Thank you for doing your part. It was good. How was the ducking? The duckies are great. Duckies are fucking fantastic, baby. So glad you're here. Love my hair. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. We're currently sporting the Palestinian flag because we're doing a charity for the PCRF. We're raising money for Palestinian children, which is really cool. But I normally can be all sorts of colors. This is just the colors we're sporting today. But I'm glad you like it. Thank you so much. I'm glad you had such a good stream, Sarah. Thank you. Spencer Matter, thank you so much for the follow. You're now one of my Hell Knights. Thank you for doing your part. Kid Kill, go get some sleep, okay? Get some rest. Get some rest, okay? Sleep well, alright? But thank you everybody for joining us. I am Valtrya the Brimstone Angel. And today we're doing a little bit of... Oh, good night. Good night, Spencer. We're doing a little bit of ASMR while hanging out with our placid little duckies. Oh, good night to them. Okay. I was like, oh, okay, bye. But Spencer, thank you. We're currently, as part of the charity, if you donate $5 to the charity, or more, I will name one of the duckies after you, and you can pick whatever ducky you want. Yeah, absolutely. I totally understand. You guys are coming probably from another raid on top of a raid that happens, you know. So please make sure that you're getting yourself some rest, getting your food and snackies. I totally understand if you guys gotta go to bed and stuff like that. But if you have any ASMR requests as well, you're feel free to request to ask if I can do any triggers for you. If you like finger tappies or scratchy sounds or maybe hair brushing, ask for whatever you like, okay? We have so many duckies right now. Previously, I think we were talking about before the raid. Oh, we got another. Ooh, we got another special duck. Let me look at the ducky. Look. What is he? He's like, oh, cute. Look at him. He's adorable. He's got little headphones on. What a precious baby. Precious baby. Sarah Raid. Gamer duck. There's also ducks that are PCs. Like, there's this duck that's like a mouse. And there's like, you can see this duck over here is like a duck that is a PC. Look at him, he's so cool. There's also a shark duck. So many duckies. They're excellent, dude. They're so fucking cute. Oh. Are those ducks dead at the bottom? No, they're made of stone. They're little rock duckies. They're chilling, dude. They're just vibing down there. You feel like you're in Jeep heaven? Jeep heaven? What? Jeep heaven? What is Jeep? What? Sharky? What do you mean about what? What is this about Jeeps? But prior to the raid, we were talking about because of ducks. What do ducks have to do with Jeep? What What do ducks have to do with Jeep? I'm so confused. While unsolicited tit pics aren't as bad as dick pics, it's still very awkward. Like, what's the correct response? Just hit with a nice? I mean, if you don't want them, any unsolicited sexual pics are not great. At best. You know? Jeep? What? What? I can't look up any higher. What do you mean, like, huh? Like this? What should I be looking for? Jeep owners trade ducks? They do? That's a thing? What? Unsolicited tit pics are 100% just bad, just keeping them yourself and less task. No, yeah, no, I mean as in like all unsolicited pics are not great at best. At the very best. At worst, they're terrible. And sexual, what is it, harassment? You know? So it's like, just keep them to yourself, you know? You gotta flirt with someone first and get their permission, you know? It makes it way hotter. It's so much hotter when somebody wants your body versus when you're just throwing your body at someone, right? You don't want to, respect yourself, guys. Respect yourself. This is both consent and also know your worth, kings and queens, and non-binary majesties. Know your worth, you know? Don't give out your tit pics and your dick pics to people who don't want them. That's why I say everybody should have, a Fansly. Everybody should have a Fansly, and that way you're actually getting paid for those tit pics and stuff, you know? Get paid for your dick pics, you know? Get paid for them. Make money. Such a good time. Know your worth. Charge money for your sexy pics. How do you not know ducking a Jeep? I've never heard that sentence in my life. I mean, I've probably heard the sentence fucking in a Jeep. I've not fucked in a Jeep. I've fucked in things close to a Jeep, but not a Jeep. Good day to be alive, baby. It's a very good day to be alive. By the way, Mozilla, thank you for the follow. You're now one of my Hell Knights. And I'm excited for you to do your part for me. Thank you. You have? Oh, hell yeah. Nice, nice. Scatter? What do you mean scatter? What do you mean, Ron? I have ducks from being ducked. I keep them in my garage. You have ducks from being ducked? What the fuck? Okay, out of context of unsolicited noodles, I hate that I have to act like I'm not attracted to someone in order to be attractive. I'm not sure what you mean by that. You could maybe, would you mind explaining a little bit more what you mean by that? Because I'm not sure I understand. What is it? We got a new ducky. We got a new ducky. What's this? Oh, is it just an all black ducky? Give me the duck. Give me. Yeah. Look at this little guy. This little beady-eyed motherfucker. So cute. I love him. I love him dearly. An adorable little king. Avoid the duck. There's a Jeep thing where Jeep Wrangler people put ducks on other Jeep Wranglers. It's a fun thing. That does sound like a fun thing. That does sound like a fun thing. But it sounds like you're letting me in on a secret. I shouldn't be part of. Hey, Gustav, you came over to say hi to the... Gustav, I know you wanted to be on screen, buddy, but like, God, you didn't have to shove me out of the way. Oh, but before I forget, we had someone redeem a whisper name in the ear. Creme. Hey baby. You doing well? It's so good to see you, Creme. I've missed you. Thank you for coming to see me. Having you around just makes me feel so happy. Crumb. I like the way your name sounds in my mouth. I like the way it feels on my tongue. Crumb. Here's some unconsent noodles. Oh fuck, not the noodles, dude. Those are the only noodles I will happily take unconsent. If someone just handed me like a noodle packet, I was like, here, have some noodles. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll allow this. Especially if it's already made for me. Obsessed with Robin. Dude, me too. Me too. $5 for a duck. It should be a shame if someone gave $4.99. That would be a shame. That would be a shame. You're at 69. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. 69. Let's go. I'm good, agents. How are you? 69K. Nice. Hell yeah. 69, baby. Nice. Yeah, I don't really pay attention to numbers very much. Or at least not while I'm streaming. I do pay attention to numbers outside of them, but it's cool to know that I was at 69. I was trying to think of a joke.
I was trying to think of a joke to put here, but I don't think anything I'd say would quack you up.
Well, it worked. I quacked. Doing good, hitting up some ASMR before bed. Well, I hope you get some good rest. Hope you sleep well when you do go to bed. 69, 79, it's just a number. For some people. Arf. Arf. It's a boofer. It's a boofer. I've got the yawnies even though I'm drinking coffee. But Emmer, thank you so much for 19 months. Thank you, Emmer. Rip the okay, yeah. By Cake lore, they're dead. In Cake's lore, they were born and they died. Holy shit, when did we get the shiny pink duck? How long have we had Shiny McGee over here? That is a very shiny duck. There's also the time that, so we were talking about my experiences. What the fuck? Why does it sound like there's a plane? What? Is there a duck paratrooping in on us? Or is that just background sound? Oh, little blue duck, cute. We're talking about my experiences working in a restaurant with some truly interesting experiences with the women there. And there was one girl. There's a plane in this, right? So there's this one girl, right? She was super cute. She was definitely closer to my age than the other girl was. I think I was 20 and she was like 18 or something. And I was a server and she was just one of the hostesses. And she was really sweet to me, but we never really like flirted while we were working together. We were just really like, you know, it was just mostly friendly. Like she didn't have a boyfriend or anything, and I don't think I ever like really I think we were just pretty chill, right? Like, it was very just friend vibes. And then I stopped working there, and I had a new job. And she asked me if I, like, because we'd been kind of friends, she asked if we could, like, meet at the restaurant for lunch one day and just, like, get caught up. Yeah, just play full banner, right? And get caught up, and I was like, yeah, sure. And I could have swore it was, like, not a date, right? She wasn't flirting with me up until asking me. She'd never flirted with me before. She'd never given me, like, those vibes, right? But, I mean, I'm kind of dumb, so maybe I just missed it. But I get to the restaurant, and we're sitting down to eat, and she's actually in, like, a pretty cute outfit, kind of like, not like, it could be a date outfit or it could just be a casual outfit, right? It was just like a little, like a cute little dress that, like, seemed like kind of thing she'd wear all the time. And then I swear we had like 6 different people come up and ask if we were on a date. And so at that point I was like starting to get concerned that I'd misread the situation and that I was on a date with her. And I'd broken up with my girlfriend at that time, so like I was single at that point. So I was concerned that, what about a restaurant? Oh, I'm getting you caught up. I worked with a girl. We had a lot of playful banter, but never flirted. We stopped working together because I quit and started working somewhere else. She asked if we could hang out and have lunch together at the restaurant that we used to work at together, and I said sure, not thinking it was a date, but thinking we were just hanging out and getting caught back up. And she showed up in a cute dress, and people asked if we were on a date together. She kept very adamantly saying no, we are not on a date, and I didn't think it was a date, but everyone kept asking, and it kept looking like a date, right? Like, okay, there's your spark notes, right? There's your spark notes. And we after, like, towards the end, we're just sitting there chatting, right? Like, we're getting caught up, and I'm telling her about like my new job and everything. And then it was like, so like, she, like, it was so like, because I was not making moves on her. I wasn't trying to be flirtatious. I wasn't trying to like hit on her or anything. I was being just like the same way we'd always been, where I would just talk to her about stuff, and like we were just bantering back and forth as we always do. And then at the end of the lunch, right, we leave the restaurant together, and she's laughing and talking to me, and then another guy that we used to work with shows up, and like he like shows up, and like he hugs her, and they start talking, and she just like 100% ignores me. And I don't know what fucking is going on, dude, right? Like is she like, I was just trying to say my goodbyes, and she just like literally was 100% ignoring me. It wasn't even like, it was like very much like she didn't want to talk to me anymore. And like, I don't like, one, I didn't think this was a date. Was it supposed to be a date? Was I giving the vibes that I was trying to hit on her, and like it was getting awkward or something? Despite the fact that like every time people asked if we were on a date, we both said no, and I never like made it weird. I've never had that experience happening. I've dated a lot of people. I've never had anyone like, am I fellow non-binary? Yes, I am trans. Yes, I am. Well, technically, I am trans femme. I'm a trans woman, but that doesn't make me non-binary. I'm non-cis. Yeah, hi, hello. Hello, fellow non-binary friend. Non-binary family. Is it a common thing for people to walk up to ask if they're on date? Well, the issue is it was all our old coworkers, right? Like we went to lunch at the restaurant where we both worked for like years, right? So like when we're there, all our old coworkers are gonna come up and say hello, and then they're gonna see that we're like hanging out, just the two of us. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't say that. I don't think I. Well, no, I did mention that, but I don't think I mentioned that all the people that came up and talked to me were specifically our old coworkers. But like it was a bunch of like the lady who served us asked if we were on a date. 2 of our old coworkers came up asking if we said we were on a date. It happened a lot, right? It was the weirdest vibe ever, right? It was like I didn't show up expecting a date. I didn't give the impression, like I tried really hard not to be flirtatious with her, and trying really hard not to like give her the vibe that I was there for a date. And yet No, my pronouns are just she, her. Just she, her. And then, and are your pronouns they, them? You can tell me yours. I'm happy to try and respect them as best as I can. Alice Baskerville. Aw, thank you. Thank you. Alright, I will do my very best to remember. I got lots of little beautiful people in my chat, but I'll do my very best. My name is Val, yes. Val, Valtrya, Brim, Bree. You can call me kind of whatever you like. My favorite nickname, I say this every time. My favorite nickname is V, but nobody ever calls me it. And then somebody's always like, yeah, I'll call you that. And then they do it like once or twice and then they forget. And they go back to Val. So I don't think I'm meant to be a V. I'm not meant to be V. I'm meant to be Val. But like in my heart, I wish I was a V, you know? Silence V, thank you. Oh, okay. I'll be quiet. Oh. Okay. What the? So, like, what do am I supposed to? Are you guys only gonna call me V when you want me to shut up? Is that what's happening? Is that what's going on? You're only gonna call me V when you want me to shut up? Oh, it's because I wasn't talking, Spencer. I'm sorry. My brain was short-circuiting. That's what you were hearing. Adam Zira? Adam Zira, thank you for the follow, as well as White Evil Dragon. Thank you both for the follow. You're now one of my Hell Knights. You have been conscripted. So thank you for doing your part. Hold on. I'll do it, okay? Just give me a sec, okay? Oh, I have to bring this over from my ASMR. Okay, it's probably been 5 minutes. Well, I was going to say that the end of that story is that she just completely ignored me, and it definitely, like, I didn't want to make it, did not want to end, like, because okay, the end of that story was that I didn't think it was a date. She didn't, we both denied it being a date. I never tried to make any moves on her. And so, like, it felt really weird that at the end of the lunch, somebody else showed up and she intentionally gave me very little attention. It very much felt like she had called him there or, like, texted him there to help her get out of me hanging out with her or something. It's about 5 minutes. I just do about 5 minutes. Yeah, it's no talking ASMR for 5 minutes if you you read it. Oh, cooldown? Yeah, there's a cooldown. Yeah, there's a cooldown. Although that would be pretty funny if there was a no cooldown. You guys could just do it immediately. um. And what was I gonna say? Oh, stop distracting me. I'm never gonna finish this story. So it felt very much like she was trying to have him scare me off, and a weird, like, as in, like, not as in, like, scare me off, but as in, like, definitely be there as, like, somebody else to kind of, like, help her get out of the situation, which was so weird to me because I was not, like, in her business. I hadn't even suggested we do anything else after lunch. I thought we were just having lunch and then going our separate ways. I don't know what was going on, but I didn't want to stand there for like 5 minutes being like, hey, what the fuck's going on? Why aren't you paying attention to me? Did I do something wrong? So I was just like, after I tried saying goodbye a couple times, because it wasn't like he walked up, they said hellos, they hugged, they started chatting, and I was like, because it was the end, I was like, okay, I'll see you later, girl who I won't give her name, like, I'll see you later, and nothing. I'm like, and they, like, it was like I tried to say that between when they were like had saying things, and neither one of them looked at me. Neither one of them looked. They just didn't acknowledge my existence, and I was like, okay, all right. And I tried saying it again, like, okay, I guess I'll talk to you later, and nothing. And so I was like, okay, and I just left. Like, what do I even do with that? Like, I don't know. That was I've had many partners. I've been on tons of dates. I've never once had that. I've never had anyone tell me that I gave the impression that I was like a creep that was trying to like make moves on them or anything. I don't know. It was very, very weird, especially because it wasn't like we were in a very public place around a bunch of coworkers. It wasn't like I had tried to get her to do anything else afterwards. It wasn't a date. I didn't think it was a date. It was very weird. It was very weird. But There was something else I was gonna say. Yeah, girls are confusing and scary. Yeah, we are. Yeah, girls are very. Scratchies. You like these scratchies? It's actually the sound of my knife. I've got a knife that I made. It's very dull. I've got a knife that I made from a horseshoe, and if I drag it across my hard and calloused hand, that's the sound you're hearing. There's so many calluses on my hands. That's what it sounds like. Why communicate? Just press A. Exactly. But I mean, I don't hold anything against her. If she felt uncomfortable and she felt like she needed somebody there to help her get out of the situation, more power to her. That's fine. That's totally fine. And I'm sorry that I made her feel that way. I never meant to give that that impression or to like creep on her. I never had any intentions like that. But it was just a very weird situation, you know? Especially because she asked me to lunch. This wasn't like me asking her reluctantly requiring, like asking. She asked me out to lunch. She initiated that. And then that is how it ended. It was very strange. And she also never messaged me ever again. It was like I must have said something at lunch that made her feel really uncomfortable or something. I don't know. Another funny story about a date that I went on. There was so this was when I was an Uber driver, right? Oh, good night, long boy, sleep well, okay? Good night. Good night, sleep well, okay, long boy? But, oh, also, Creme, you want me to call myself a good girl? You know it doesn't work that way, right? You know it doesn't work that way, right? Like, V, you're such a good girl. Oh, you're such a good girl. I just feel really awkward now. V, you're so cute. Oh, what a good girl. Oh. Aw. But, I just have to bring someone here named V and you'll say it then? Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Well, if you won't call yourself one, you can just do a redeem for me. Graham, you've been a very, very good girl. Graham, oh, you've been so good. What a good girl. Graham, you have been so good. Good girl. Hi, Feral Ferret. Again, you're gonna make me compliment, dude. I do. Stop making me compliment myself. It's like trying to flirt with yourself in the mirror. It's really weird. V, you're really hot. You know that? Your ass, it's fat, it's juicy. Your tits, they look great. You're super fucking hot. Don't worry. You look better than you think you do. You're not, sure, you're not as skinny as you were when you were, working out 6 days a week. But damn, you're curvier, you're softer. You look great, girl. You're so good. There. You happy? Oh, you were saying it to me. Oh, okay. Officially 1 week on T? Let's fucking go! Yeah, let's fucking go! Congratulations! Congrats! I'm so happy for you, Ferret. Let's go, 1 week on T. Congrats. I'm very excited for you and the changes you're about to see. Oh, Iro! When did Iro, when did you donate $5? How long ago was that? Was that recent? Iro, hi. Iro, which ducky do you want? Do you want a ducky? Do you want a ducky? A little ducky? A ducky. What's the bunny suit? $250. We got. That's right. We're one of our. When you were silenced. Oh, okay. What ducky would you like? What's the bunny suit? I have a bunny suit. IRL that I'll wear for a stream. I will use a webcam. I will do my makeup. I'll do my hair. I'll stop being a dirty ass little gremlin that doesn't shower, and I'll shave my armpits and everything for you guys. Crazy. So I'm normally very like, cause like the only like the basically, I don't leave my house unless I'm going to work. And I work in a very sweaty, dirty environment. So it's like, what's the point of getting clean to go to work where I'm just going to get dirty and sweaty, you know? So I don't usually shower for going to work. And then I come home and I'm tired and I'm lazy and I'm a dirty ass little gremlin. And so I just sit in my chair and I play games and I stream and I don't shower. And so I'm a dirty ass gremlin girl. I mean, I wear deodorant and stuff, and like I shower. I just mean is like I don't shower as often as I should. You know, I don't see anybody. I like the only people I work with are men in a warehouse that they don't give a shit that I'm covered in dirt and grime. Based, I take it back. Hate showers. Showers suck. I would look. I like baths. I don't own a tub anymore. So is it 10 for a shower? 10 for what is 10 for? Idea for you. $5 for random duckies. $10 for picked ducky. If I was getting donations really often and people were constantly donating a lot, you know, then maybe I'd do that. But at this point, I feel like it's like, I mean this in like the kindest way. Sometimes people don't really feel like donating to charities because it's, you know, it's different from donating to someone you know versus donating to an organization that you don't know per se, right? And so like I'm trying to keep the incentives as low as possible to make them as like appealing to people, you know. But I'm so sorry. Did you say what? What's up, Rio? Rio? What's up? I'll be your shorty. What's up? Iro, did you say what ducky you wanted? You never said what ducky you wanted. The gaming duck with the RGB. Okay, gaming duck with RGB. You got it. Gaming duck with RGB. Oh my god, there's so many duckies now. Gaming duck with RGB. Let's go. Perfect. Where is he? Where's his ass? There he is. There you go, bud. Thank you again for the donation. I really appreciate it. The donation's awesome. Good. I'm glad. I'm so sad I'm too tall to have baths and to make baths for tall people. They do. It's really expensive to get them installed in your house, you know? Gamer Ducky Wucky. Looking at me so fucking clean, dude. When will the bunny suit stream be? Well, considering we only just reached the donation goal for that, I have not selected a day. Maybe tomorrow? What is this ducky? Big head ducky. The big-headed ducky. I don't know yet. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Sunday. Freaking love this game. This game is so good, isn't it? The Twitch ducky. There's a Twitch ducky. Also, the inflatable has blocked our route down, which is kind of sad. Duckies can no longer get down the slide because of the inflatable. It's truly sad. It's a sad time. It's a sad life we're in. Is that a golden ducky? What is that ducky? Why does he have like a little spout on his back? Is it snowing? What is going on? What is this ducky? It's a submarine ducky. It's like a hex tech submarine ducky. It's like a steam powered ducky. He's so cute. Look at him, he's got little goggles on. What a cutie. Adorable. Heckin' adorable. Cyber duck. I'm gonna change to tell you. It's bad enough my current shower head is in chin levels. Yeah, my shower's pretty short too. I have to turn the nozzle upwards, and then I have to kind of crouch just a little bit and lean my head back to get all of my head in the water, you know? Like I can't just the water doesn't come from above, unfortunately. It comes like right at my face. Just be short. Oh, fuck. I didn't get the short DLC. And that wasn't for me, unfortunately. And I didn't get to decide on the DLC I got. I just when I was around 14 or 15, my body just decided I got the tall DLC, and I just grew really tall, and it kind of sucks. V's duck is stuck in the floaty. I am. I'm stuck in the floaty. Who wants to be stuck in the floaty with me? Hey, anybody can be stuck in the floaty with me if you donate $5. Just be tall. Yeah, just be tall. I'm over here on my tiptoes trying to adjust my shower head. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. You're just short king, you know? It's alright. Oh, Gustav, screw using these for you. I want my name. Okay, Gustav. Okay. Gustav. Hey, Gustav. Swap me to the floaty? Alright. No, Gustav, you can have both. That's how it is. You can have both. You've been such a good boy, Gustav. You've been so good. Thank you for the $5. I really, really appreciate it. I got confused there for a second. This is not a good boy redeem. This is a whisper in the air, Gustav. Hanging out on the floaty with me. Aww. It's so cute. It's like we're boyfriend and girlfriend just hanging out on the floaty. That's so cute. Do you think we're sharing secrets? Do you think we're making out where nobody can see us? It's so cute. Adorable. Also, Gustav, did you donate that just in $5 cash instead of donating that to my to the did you donate that to the wrong thing again? Gustav, did you again? Gustav, buddy, come, brother. How many? Did you do it to the wrong one both times? Did you get it right on either one of them? Gustav, did you, buddy? Which? Where the? Let's see. Yeah, Gustav, you just forgot to do it for both of them, didn't you? You donated twice and did the wrong one both times. Yeah, because Gustav didn't. It was yeah. Gustav, you donated $5 both times, right? Right? Let's see. Let me check my donations. 10 then 5. Okay, 10 then 5. 10 then 5. I'll fix that for you, friend. I will fix that for you. Let's see. Let me just click this donation link that's pinned to the top of the chat. Just, you know, that thing that's pinned right there that says, please donate to this link. You know, because nobody could possibly miss that. Definitely not. Let's see, it was $15, huh? Hey, look, a title that no one reads. Wow! There you go, Gustav. I fixed it for you. I fixed it for you. Oh, hey, look, a pin message. Hey, would you look at that? Wow, crazy. New drip just dropped. New drip just fucking dropped. Let's fucking go, dude. Tryptophobia duck? No, I think that's a sponge duck. It's probably the sponge duck. Let's see. I still don't know what this one's supposed to be. Oh, it's little cactuses. This guy's covered in little tiny cactuses. Stone duckies. Shark ducky. Stone ducky. Leopard print. I still love this little cyberpunk ducky. And the big head ducky's pretty great. Ooh, interesting. That's a new one. That's a new one. But like, so cute. So cute. All the duckies are going to be stuck up here. There's only three survivors in the lower pool. Only 3 survivors. Anonymous? Wait. What if you're anonymous? How am I supposed to name a ducky after you? What do you mean? Waspies, was it you? Duckies have their own slide? Yeah, they can also go on the slides, except for we're blocking it with the floaty. Is there any way to like reset the pool? Can I reset the pool? I guess not. It was anonymous, huh? I didn't click the box though. Okay, I guess anonymous. Alright, I trust you, Waspies. I trust you. Thank you for the 35. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Waspies. Do you know what ducky you want to be? Do you have one picked out already? You want to be the black and white one? This guy? Okay. You got it. Good choice, good choice. I don't think there was anything for 300. The goals are every 100 on the 50s. So it's 250, then 350, and then 500. We didn't have a ton of incentives. So if we get to, let's see, where did I put that? I know I put it somewhere. What's 350? I'm looking, I'm trying to remember. What, 500 was the hentai game, yes. Oh, 350 was me doing another IRL stream, but I dress up as a pup, a dog with a leash and a collar. The collar, which I already own. And I play either like a doggy game, or I do like a doggo themed ASMR. And then 500 is we do a stream over on my blue Twitch, and it's a hentai game, completely uncensored and everything, you know. That could be kind of fun. That could be kind of that's the 500. That's the 500. Thank you again for all the donations today, though. I really, really appreciate them. They're very, very much appreciated. I will also remind everybody that I am donating $100 as well once the charity, like once we're done with the event, and I'll do that on stream on the end of the stream Sunday. My donations will not count towards the incentive goals, but it will, it'll count towards the total money we're donating. So if we reach 500, I have also agreed to donate an additional 100. So if we reach 500, it'll be a total of 700, but otherwise I will donate $100 on top of whatever gets donated. Kissies? Okay, kissies. Get a 20th rubber duck. Holy shit. Kissies for you. JC, you've been such a good boy. You've been such a good boy, JC. Yes, you are such a good boy, JC. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy, Jason. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Damn, I thought I felt like I was standing in line. Standing in line for what? Oh, here, I'm an idiot. I've got the incentives right here. We've got the $250 for the Bunny Suit RL stream. Next incentive is the Puppy Girl Cosplay RL stream. There you go. Let me just, we've unlocked the bunny suit. Next will be Puppy Girl. The firefighter squirted. He splashed. He's splashing. He's having a good time. He be squirting. Wait, how did you get out of the pool? What happened? What happened to our watermelon friend? How did you get out of the pool? What? What? How? How did you end up like this? What happened? And I meant that ducks look like he's from Mackers. Oh, gotcha. Skill, you see, good. That ducky has a temper. The ducky is tempted. He's just vibing, dude. He got a little bit too wet, and he's like, I need a little bit. Never mind. Yeah, I mean, he's so wet, he's outside the pool, and he's still making splashes happen, so. Aren't we all, brother? Aren't we all? We're all that wet. We're all so goddamn. Look at us. We're all playing in a pool. Of course we're wet. And Val growls, love you too. I honestly love the way they sound from far away too. They just like where you get almost just the bassiness of them. Okay, Delio, have a good night, okay? Thanks for coming by. Bye-bye. Thank you again for the donation. You also never picked a ducky, Delio. You never picked a ducky. Before you go, you give me a ducky that you want. What ducky do you want? And Creme, I'm very, very, very proud of you. I'm so proud of you, okay? You have pick? You have pick? What'd you pick? What'd you pick? You give me pick and then I do redeem. Give me pick. What pick? What'd you pick? What do you want? I'll let you look. Lots of duckies. Lots of duckies. What's my options? You've got plaid duck, 2 stone ducks. You've got black and white spotted. You got leopard print. You got black and pink and white lightnings. And I'm kind of blocking. Come on. Okay, here. I need to get out of the way. I'm blocking here. I'll get out of the way. I'll get out of the way for a sec. You got this little pink lightning. You got these guys. You got the void duck. You got firefighter ducky. You got green ducky. You got like pinkish purple like chrome ducky. Yeah, panda's taken. Panda's taken though. Panda's taken. We got big head ducky. We've got race car ducky. I don't know if you can see that. We got sponge ducky. We got Elvis ducky. We got shark ducky up here in the corner. Big head ducky. Big head ducky it is. Big head the Leo. Thank you. Thank you again for the donation as well. I really, really appreciate you. Oh, there you were. You're in the corner with everybody. Yeah, look at that big head. Look at that big fucking head, dude. Oh, shit. A runner ducky. Yep. Alright, good night, okay, sleep well. Thank you again for being here. Thank you again for the donation as well. I really, really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Appreciate you. Thank you. But we're doing redeem for Creme as well. Before I forget, Creme, I'm so very, very proud of you. You're working so hard. And I know things can be tough, but I want you to know that I'm always, always proud of you. Never give up, okay? Take your time, take your breaks if you need them, but always get back up and keep going, okay? I'm so, so proud of you. I'm so, so proud of you. He's the dino ducky. He's the dino ducky. I need to change my headset battery. I just lost headset. I can't hear nothing. I can't hear nothing. Also, I'm not on the screen anymore. Whoops. There is no autosave in this. There's no autosave? As in, like, my collection just disappears. I lose my collection. What's there to save, though? Don't we want to recollect the duckies every time we do this, though? Boop, boop. Okay, I got my headset back. I can hear again. I can hear. I can fight. But yes, I have, I'm talking about, earlier in the stream we brought up, current addictions, and I'm currently addicted to both, RimWorld and my audiobook. I made the grand mistake of restarting, The Wheel of Time, because I've read it before years ago, and I kind of had some, like, anxiety when I was trying to get, like, a book to read from Brandon Sanderson, and there's just so many fucking books of Brandon Sanderson's that I want to read, and there's so many of them that I kind of had, like, anxiety and not knowing which one to get, and so I chose the option that gave me less anxiety, and that was just to restart the Wheel of Time, which was a kind of a foolish mistake. It's an extremely, it's great, super amazing story. Fucking love it. But it is 14 thick ass books long. 14 books. And they're huge. It's crazy. Close your eyes and pick at random. Well, I gotta know which books are the start of the series and stuff, you know? That's a pretty long read. It's a really long read. Huge Brandon Sanderson fan. Haven't read Wheel of Time yet, though. Dude, you need to. Wheel of Time is so good. Oh, okay, so of Brandon Sanderson, I've read all of Mistborn. I've read those 3, right? I've read the Mistborn. I've read the, I think I've read all of the current to-date books for the Arclight, the Stormlight Archive. I've read all of those books. I've read Warbreaker. I've read, I'm gonna disappear for a sec because I need to open up my Audible so I can tell you what books of his I have. Give me one sec. Because I can tell you exactly which of these books I've got. Let's see. I've read all of the Alloy of Law books. I've read Elantris. I've read the Starsight, Skyward, Sunreach. So I've read his sci-fi series. I've read The Rhythm of War. I've read them all. I've read them all, and then I've completely read all of the Wheel of Time series before. But I'm rereading it. It's so fucking good, dude. It's so fucking good. It's fucking excellent, my dude. There's a ducky that lights up. Yeah, there's a disco ducky. There's a disco fucking ducky, dude. We'll put it on the disco ducky. Disco ducky? Disco ducky. Disco ducky. Don't know where to start. Don't know where to start. Have the Cosmere books. No. What I mean is, like, I haven't, so, like, wait, let me rephrase. I've read a lot of Brandon Sanderson's books, right? But I haven't read any of his books for about a year. And that man turns out books so fucking fast. Since I stopped reading, like, the last one of his books, like, about a year ago, he's published, like, 3 more books. And I don't know, like, what series I still need to read. Of those books, are those books part of current series that I haven't started yet? Do I need to read other books before I read those ones? Is it okay if I just jump into those books? Will I be missing context and things like that? Yeah, like, so that's what I mean, is like I didn't know where to start in those, and it was all just like I couldn't decide, and it was like too much research to do on my phone because I wasn't at home, and so I said fuck it, and then started the Wheel of Time again. But Brandon Sanderson is a legend, dude. He's so crazy good. He's been working on Stormlight 5 this year, so not as many releases. The secret projects, Tress, Yumi, Sunlit, are standalone. Oh, the secret. Okay. Maybe I'll get one of those and read those. The issue is, like, so when I was a kid, I was absolutely the kid that, like, I would read, and it was all I would do. I would just read a book. My parents would get annoyed with how much I was reading. I wouldn't put the book down except for to, like, to eat and to, like, do my schoolwork, and then I would just have the book back out again. And I just read books all the fucking time. And it got to the point where I think this was pre me having a bunch of video games, right? And then my parents made the grand mistake of giving me video games. And they quickly regretted that decision. Venom Ducky. They regretted that decision because I found out that video games can tell stories in just as good a way, you know? And so I fell into video games and I stopped reading. I think also my ADHD got like worse as I got older, and it got harder for me to sit down and read a book. Like I used to be able to just sit down and read, no problems, no issues. But as I got older, I had this issue where if I read like a text like if I'm reading like out of like a physical book, right, or text off of a screen too much, and if I do it for too long, my vision starts to go blurry. And I used to think it's because my eyes are different prescriptions, right? Like my one of my eyes is 20/20, and one of my eyes, there's a cat duck. There's a fucking cat duck. Hey, 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 hey! You said cat duck? I don't. What was it? I don't even know what I was talking about. But cat duck. 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 No, that was pink duck. Where's cat duck? Give me the cat duck. Give me cat duck. Look at the kitty duck. Oh, the baby. The baby. So cute. The baby. Look at the baby. So cute. Oh, the baby. So soft. I need to pet it. The kitty ducky. Oh. Name it Kiko. Well, what if somebody wants that duck? They can donate for that. If somebody wants a duck, they can. If you want to name it Kiko, then donate $5 in Kiko's name, you know? The cat is terrifying cute. Yeah, it's kind of like, doesn't look quite right, but it's still cute enough that I let it slide. Does it quack or meow? It meows! It meows! That's so cute. Do they all make different sounds? This one makes beeping sounds. That one makes clicking sounds. Alright, we'll go back to the meowing duck. So cute. The baby. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's adorable, dude. What was I saying? I did it again. What were we talking about? ADHD, right? And reading. So, oh yeah. So I have, I've got 20/20 in one eye, and then I've got 15/20 in the other eye, or at least last time I had my eyes checked, which was fucking forever ago. That's what my vision was. And so I used to think that was what was causing it. I thought it was like, okay, maybe I'm just tired because my eyes are slightly different prescription, like, you know, they're different. Technically, I don't wear glasses and I don't need glasses, but my eyes are different and enough that like maybe when I'm getting tired, my vision just starts to blur. I wasn't until not even like a few months ago, I learned that that's a thing that people with ADHD can have. That's an issue with people with ADHD havers. That like as somebody with ADHD, you're like way more likely to be able to intentionally blur your vision and have it also sometimes blur on you when you're just doing things, right? Like that's an ADHD thing. Also, like if you have the ability to like flex your like the muscles inside your ears and make it so you can't hear anything, that is also an ADHD thing. If you can flex the muscles inside your ear and make it so you can't hear stuff, that's an ADHD thing. Oh, wet cat Kiko. Oh, you got it. You got it, Iro. Wet cat Kiko. Where's that little stinker? Where's the little meower? Where is our little kitty cat? There she is. Wet cat Kiko. Wet cat. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. I love it. Oh, baby. But yeah, so I stopped kind of like reading as often because I thought that I just was, it was harder and harder for me to read and to sit still for long periods of time. Until I got older and I discovered audiobooks, because audiobooks are like an ADHD person's best friend. I can consume all of the Wheel of Time while like driving to work, or like while I'm sitting down and just playing video games. If I'm playing a video game that doesn't like have much talking in it, like a non dialogue heavy video game like RimWorld and stuff like that, I can just listen to an audiobook and play a game at the same time, and it's so good. It's so nice, dude. Time to sleep. Oh, good night. Okay, Iro. Sleep well, alright? Good night, good night, good night. I hope you sleep well, okay? On my way to and from work, my commute is about an hour each way, so I go through tons of your, exactly, it's great, it's really nice. But I think the original point that I was trying to say is that because I get addicted to books, the audiobooks, it's kind of a bad thing, because I'll get home from work and I won't want to stop listening, and I will end up sitting in my car and just listening to the audiobook for another like 5 to 10 minutes before I like finally like turn my car off and go inside. And then anytime I have free time, like it's bad, dude. I'll be sitting there and like my boyfriend will call me, and like 9 parts of me are like, oh, it's my boyfriend, yay, I can't wait to talk to him and tell him about my day and like talk to him and hang out with him. And then like 1 part of me is like, fucking, oh my god, he's calling me, I can't listen to my book now, god damn it. He has to fucking interrupt me while I'm reading my book, what a dick. Or like when I went to stream, like I had to pause my audiobook so I could stream, and that was painful. I'm like, oh, I wish I could just keep listening to my audiobook while I stream. That'd be so nice. Nerd Club, Snugsy Club. Oh yeah, I'm so fucking nerdy. But and so like I've kind of found myself on, even though I don't really read many other books, like I've got a very, like, I read a lot, but I've got a very narrow scope of authors that I really enjoy. I'm sure there's plenty of other really good authors out there, and I should read their stuff, but I'm hyper addicted to Brandon Sanderson and The Wheel of Time, and there's like because Brandon Sanderson puts out so many books, I almost feel like I don't need to venture outside of Brandon Sanderson's universe to find content, because it's like I'm never like lacking for books to read, you know, or reread. But wow, my brain just kind of turns off sometimes, you know? You guys ever get that where you're like, you've got like a full like fledged conversation in your head that you're going to talk about all these different things, and you get through the first point and your brain's just like nothing, empty, void. You are the void, but it's unintentional. I'm so addicted to Brendan Urie. I thought you were going to say Brendan Urie. I am so addicted to Brendan Urie's novels. It's my memory. Yeah, I've got bad memory too. But I've thought about like reading books because I have a couple of I've got a couple of Brandon Sanderson's like books in print, and I basically bought them in print just for the sake of owning them because I don't. Wait. Oh, okay, that just quacks. I bought them just for the sake of owning them because I'd already listened to them, you know? I'm also hyper fixated on a certain type of story. Yeah, what kind of story is that, Kate? But, I've thought about doing, like, ASMR streams where I, like, read the book to you, but that sounds kind of fun, but it is a huge commitment. And I knew with my ADHD I would get really restless. And I'd start to fidget, and I'd have a hard time, like, staying focused, you know? So like it could be really nice, do one chapter a stream. Those would be really short streams, wouldn't they? That's because like you want them to be longer streams, right? You don't want it to be a short stream. Stormlight books have a lot of in-universe diagrams and such, by the way, and that is on the wiki. Oh, you're right. I definitely need to get the Stormlight books because as an audio reader, you do miss out, unfortunately. You don't get any of the diagrams or anything like that. You know what? That's what I should add to my throne. I've never thought about that, but that would be a great thing to add to my throne. Would be like the books that I want to want to own. Oh, that'd be a good thing to have on there. Or I could just tell my boyfriend that I want it for my birthday or something. Maybe he'll buy it for me then. Quick 1,000 page book read. One book a stream? Oh my god, yeah, sure. If we started at the beginning of the day, I had a ton of energy drinks, and I was not reading for a calming, relaxing time, and I was just speed reading the whole thing. You know, like, if I was just like spewing out 1 page a minute. Probably faster. It'd have to be reading faster than that. In the beginning of the day, so 8 p.m. Hey, fuck you. I start my ASMR streams late because it's ASMR and people are going to bed. It's different. Normally I start my I start my weekend streams at 4 p.m. because I want to have time in the day to relax and like have meetings and work on stuff that's not just immediately get up and start streaming. I joke because I wake up at 4 p.m. You do? I'm so jealous. I'm jealous, dude. I wish I could get that much sleep. So what's it called when, like, because like I can sleep, I only get like 4 to 6 hours of sleep on the weekdays, and then on the weekends I'll sleep for like 10 to 12 hours usually. Four hours a weekday, not like 4 hours a week. Like on a Monday night I'll sleep 4 hours a week. 4 hours. God. 4 hours. Are you just tired? BT sounds of it. I am tired most of the time, but I found that like even when I get lots of sleep, I'm usually still tired. Yeah, because working. I have to get up for work and stuff like that. I think the issue for me is that, like, I think, like, the perfect, if I could choose how long the day would be, I would choose the day to be, like, 30 hours. Like, if days were 6 hours longer, that'd be a perfect amount of time of being, like, the ratio of being awake to how much sleep I got every night, that'd be better, right? But, like, 24 hours just feels too short, right? Because, like, I wake up, and then by the time I'm tired, like, if I go to bed at the time I'm supposed to get 8 hours of sleep, I'm going to bed so fucking early, it feels like. I'm not tired. I don't want to go to bed. I've got so much more energy left in me. And then I finally go to bed, and I only get like 2 to 4 hours of sleep, and then I have to be up, and it's like, oh man, if I just had another 6 hours in the day, it'd be perfect. 40 hours with 4 hours of sleep. Jesus. Fair enough. It took me a while to get diagnosed with it. Yeah, it's tough to get diagnoses, especially in a country where there's no health care. At least now, like, if I don't know, when you're broke, getting diagnosed with anything in the U.S. sucks, dude. Like, I can barely afford. Well, normally I can barely afford my doctor's appointments, let alone, going to a psychiatrist to get diagnosed. Going to bed is fucking cringe. Sleep 3 hours a night and be in a state of perpetual exhaustion. Then you never feel exhausted because you don't know what normal is. That's basically the way I've been living, That's the way I've been living for most of my life. And finally, at the age of 30, God, I hate saying that. At the age of 30, I feel like it's starting to finally catch up with me. Because it used to be like, okay, I'm tired, but after I wake up, I'm fine, right? Like, I wake up and I feel okay once I get going. But now it takes me longer and longer to feel woken up, right? I will wake up for work, and it will take me, like, it used to take me like half an hour to feel awake, like proper awake, and now it feels like 3 hours. It feels like I wake up, and for 3 hours I'm in a state of like half zombiness, Old people club. Oh, have a good lurk. Have a good lurk. Sleep well, Ira, okay? And on top of that, like, I used to, like, sometimes, like, previously, I'd come home from work, no problem, right? Like, I'd still have tons of energy all throughout the day. And now I get home from work, and and for, like, I'd say probably, like, about 2-3 years, I'd get home from work, and I'd be tired, but that tiredness would go away after about an hour. Like, I'd sit down in my chair, and because my body knows I'm relaxing, it lets me be tired. And then once I shove past that tiredness and I just keep going, it goes away, and I've got tons of energy the rest of the day. But now, there'll be times where I get home from work, and I'll sit down in my chair, and just this, like, overwhelming, like, wave of tiredness just fucking hits me like a train, and I pass the fuck out. And it's like, then I'll wake up 2 to 3 hours later in my chair, and I'll still be fucking exhausted. And I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit? What do you mean I can't just get no sleep and keep moving? Is this what it means to be old? Like, why am I tired? Why am I tired all the time? I don't look old. Why do I feel like I'm 50? To be fair, I get home from work and sleep from like 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. Damn. I feel that, dude, right? Like, when I look in the mirror, I don't look like my parents, right? Like, I don't even, like, my parents, the youngest I can remember my parents, because my parents were in their mid-30s when they had me. So I'm only like, oh my god, fuck, why am I freaking this? I'm so fucking old. In 5 years, I'll be the same age my mom was when she got pregnant with me. That fucking blows my mind. I'm not even in the realm of considering having kids. Like, kids are so far removed from, like, kids are so far removed from my list of, like, hey, Shut up, I'm doing ASMR, motherfuckers. Yeah, kids be fucking expensive, dude. Plus, this world is shit right now. Ain't no way I'm bringing a child into this capitalistic hellhole, you know? Fuck that. Like, all the power to the people in my life that want to have kids. They're all incredibly lovely people, and I think that they'll raise really lovely little humans. And I feel like I could probably be a decent mom, but it's not that I don't think I would be a decent mom. It's not that I don't think that I couldn't do it. It's more, I don't want to. I have no desire to be a mom. Occasionally I'll get this like thinking like, okay, if I was raising a kid, like, and it's just like thinking back to like things that happened to me as a kid, what would I do if I was the parent in that situation, right? But that's about as far as it goes, right? It's never like, oh, I'd love to have a kid right now. I'd love to have to like, take care of them and feed them and take them to school and all that. That sounds like, I can't imagine that, right? I can't even fathom my life if I had a kid right now. I can't imagine having to take a small human being that shares my DNA to school, to events, to everything while still trying to work a full-time job. That's insane. That's crazy. That's crazy. And you have to pay for everything for them? I can barely afford food for myself. How would I ever afford a child? Right? Like, how the fuck would I ever afford feeding another human when I can barely afford feeding myself? Like if I like, and like the idea of like, can you imagine living in a world where you made enough money that you could just completely pay for your partner's entire life? Like, our world is so far removed from what our parents had and what their parents had and what their parents had that the idea of me working a job and my partner not having to work because I make enough money sounds like a fucking fairy tale to me. It's insane. Right? Like, it's insane to me that like that idea is like, there's no way that would ever happen. And I work a good job. I work like, everything I was told growing up was like, if you don't go to college, get a trade job, work in a trade, work for a trade job, because like, every year you work there, you'll get a raise, and by the time you've been there for 10 years, you'll be a journeyman and you'll be making like $36 an hour. And back when I was a kid, that was nuts, dude. $36 an hour is good. For no degree, just working a job that doesn't require a degree, that you just show up, they teach you on the job, right? 10 years though, I mean, but that back then, $36 an hour was enough to own a house, pay for your partner, right? Like, everything was so much cheaper. You could pay for everything with that. You could be the only person working. You could pay for your family with that, right? Like, I'm a carpenter, right? 50 years ago, being a carpenter was like even like 20 years ago was like such a good job. You could pay for your family, right? I can't. I can barely pay for myself. It's insane. It's crazy. Like, I live by my house. I live by myself in a house I have a mortgage on. I do not get how people do this with having to pay for children as well. And you're doing better than most. You're doing better than most millennials. You're doing better than most millennials. 10 years gets you plus 50 cents. Well, no, because like I started at $20, and I've been there for 3 years, and I've gotten like $1 raise every year since I started. But that's not keeping up with inflation, and that's probably the same deal that they've had for like the past 10 years, 20 years, right? So it's like, it's not great, It's not good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude, right? You're better off than most millennials, and you still can't afford kids, right? Like, how are we supposed to do this, my dude? Live with my family so we can all help with bills? See, I am all for tearing down the nuclear family, right? I don't think the nuclear family is important. I think that it's actually really cool to have a bigger community, right? Like I don't live with my family because I don't get along with them because they're abusive. But if I had like a healthy family that didn't abuse me as a kid, I think it would be really fantastic to live in the same house as my parents, and my grandparents and like my kids, you know, like if we could all like if while I was working, my grandparents would take care of the kids, like my kids, right? That's what's supposed to happen, right? In a community, in a village, like, right? That's the idea. It's like while the parents are still working, the grandparents are taking care of the kids, right? That they're raising them. Like that's the idea. That's what it's supposed to be. But I don't think that we should be forced into that situation because we're too fucking broke to afford any other option, you know? We eat the rich. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Sign me up. I got a fork and knife ready to go. For real, bruh. For real. I hunger. We all hunger. I wouldn't mind living on the same property or in a really large house, but with my family, but no way I could live in a small. Well, yeah, JC, that was the idea. You made enough money with everyone living together. You made enough money to afford a big house, right? Where your parents had their own room on the other side of the house, right? Like everyone had their own room in a different part of the house. Like, you know, maybe the kids shared a bedroom, but it wasn't like. Gotta say it's a joke because some of my dark jokes come to fruition. That's a dark joke that I feel like could come to fruition, and I would not be upset about that, you know? Gotta be poly to afford a house in this economy. Two incomes isn't enough. Riley, are you poly? Have we had this discussion before? I don't remember. But yes, I didn't become poly for the help with the economic reasons, but there are times where I'm like, damn, you know, it'd be really nice to have another person in this relationship. It could really help us afford things better if we had another person. Like, I could probably afford a mortgage with me and with my boyfriend, but it would be really fucking tight, and we definitely wouldn't have the money like to put down, right? But with a third person, maybe we could put down money, you know? I don't know what I am, but polyps are very nice. Polyps? 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 What do you mean? I've not heard this nickname before for polyamory. Polypeeps. Oh, yeah. Like, for me, like, I know poly's not for everyone, you know? But, and like, I think I've talked about this before, right? For me, polyamory is like, I used to, like, okay, I've come such a far way, right? Like, from long distance. I grew up thinking I was a straight, cisgender, monogamous guy. And I am now a transgender, bisexual, polyamorous, demisexual. Like, I'm full fucking gay, right? Like, I'm everything. I'm on all the different spectrums. I'm I was wrong about everything, and what was the point I was gonna make? Fuck, what was the point I was gonna make? God damn it, I was gonna make a point. Oh, why is my brain like this? Fuck. Oh, brain shut down. Oh, God. Thank you for the head pads. Thank you. I need them. I can't remember what I was fucking gonna say. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, but poly. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, I know polyamory is not for everyone. I need to get this thought out before. I'll read chat, but I just need to get this thought out before I forget it. I know not everyone is poly, and I grew up thinking and being like, I think I definitely was monogamous when I was younger, because at least I don't think I was mature enough to handle a poly relationship. But there was just like a point in my mind where I realized a lot of my jealousy, anytime I ever felt jealous about my partner doing stuff with somebody else, like I got cheated on, right? Like me, like getting cheated on, all that stuff, right? Like that always made me so jealous, but it was never because I was like, wow, I can't believe you did that. Like in my, like, once I realized the jealousy was only tied to the fact that it felt like I wasn't allowed to do the same things, right? Like as soon as I realized, what if it was just okay for my partner to have other partners, and I was also allowed? to have other partners, right? Like, what if that wasn't off limits? What if that was okay? And suddenly the jealousy just dried up like a fucking desert, right? There was like, I've not felt jealousy about anything on that like level since then, right? I don't know why it worked that way for me, but it did. And like, I can still feel jealous about things. Like, I can, like, let's say, oh, like, I've always wanted to have this experience, and somebody I know had that experience. Okay, I'm jealous of you. I'm jealous of that experience you got to have. But I'm not jealous because you did that with that person. I'm happy that you had that experience. I just want to have that experience too. I want to know what that's like, you know? But it's never like, I can't believe you flirted with that guy. That's so fucked up. I'm so jealous. You know? Not like that. I hate, like, I've never, like, possessiveness just turns me off so much, you know? Maybe not. Not a lot of people wouldn't agree with that, but for me, possessiveness is a big turnoff to me. But if I was to be poly, I would come down to my partners. Fair enough. Do you mean it would come down to your partners, or what do you mean by I? Well, you're probably in an ad. You can't hear me, Riley. Unfortunate. I think I would feel bad if I couldn't spread my affection evenly. Yeah, that's fair. But I think that's part of learning to be poly. You guys can't hear me. Yeah. I'll just wait. I'll just do some ASMR, you know? What about being possessed? Like, are we talking like a ghost possessing me? Like a demon possessing me? No, that's not different. Okay. I'll go back to being more relaxed. Sorry, I had a lot of energy. I've been really bad about doing ASMR this day. I've been very high energy. I'm very sorry. But being ace, I do not offer sex, so if my partner wants sex, they are welcome to go elsewhere. I'm not going to gatekeep them from a service I don't provide. See, that's exactly why being polyamorous is really, really cool. Because I think that a lot of times you can have like a near perfect matchup with someone, right? You can be on the same wavelength romantically, you can be on the same wavelength like personality ways, right? Like, let's say I get along really fucking well with someone, and I love them super fucking dearly, but they have a really high sexual libido and I don't. In a polyamorous relationship, I don't have to go out of my way to make myself uncomfortable to provide a sexual gratification for them in ways that I'm not comfortable doing, right? Like, if they have another partner, they can provide for them, then there's nothing wrong with that, right? Like, I'm happy to help it while they don't have another partner, right? Like, I'm happy to do that, but like, it can relieve a lot of stress off of my back if I don't have to, if I don't have to provide, sexual service to my partners that I'm not comfortable providing, Conversely, the pain of being sexually compatible with someone you have very little emotional compatibility with. Exactly. There's I think that's why polyamory is really, really great. Although I would say that, like, conversely, having like a really high sexual compatibility with someone and not a very emotional compatibility with is better for like open relationships than it is polyamory. So it's not exactly on the same wavelength, but it is in the same neighborhood. A little saddening. I think it's only sad if that, like, I don't feel any sadness from that. Right? Like, people are very complex. People are extremely complex, and for you to match up with somebody perfectly on all checkpoints is really hard. It's really hard to do. I have had partners, like, I had a partner before I knew I was poly, where we matched up where I was the one with the high libido, and he didn't have, like, he just didn't want sex ever. But like, we loved hanging out, we loved doing romantic stuff, we loved kissing and stuff, but like, just nothing more than that for him, and that was fine. But it just, like, because I wasn't poly, I felt like I wasn't attractive, and I didn't have like any like sexual gratification. I felt like he didn't find me attractive anymore, and because I couldn't go out and do anything, like, get that attention to make and like to have that like my needs met, it meant like it put a sour dampener on the relationship. But if your needs are being met, why end the relationship? That's the beautiful thing about poly to me, is like I can still love someone deeply, and even if like we're not 100% perfect matchup, I don't have to end the relationship, you know? Like I don't have to end the relationship because we don't match up perfectly. We match up, 90% of the way. So I can still have an incredibly amazing, like fulfilling relationship with that person, I've been reading more about poly stuff, and I understand it, and I'm drawn into it more. It would be nice to have multiple people all loving each other. Exactly. And it's like a support group, right? Like imagine when how your partner is like your best friend. Your partner is supposed to be someone that you can count on them for anything. You can talk to them about anything, right? But with polyamory, you can have more than that. You can have two. You can have two people, two best friends, or more, right? Like you can just have like this support group that's there for you to help each other, right? Like emotional support, like financial support if you need it. Like if one person has like I know financials like definitely not like something that you build a relationship off of, but if we're just speaking honestly, right, it is an incredibly nice benefit of being polyamorous. That's like, oh, one person's going through some really fucking hard times right now financially, you've got a whole support team. Like we can get through this, right? Like we'll figure it out, right? It's so nice not to have that stress. Like I've been able to provide for my partners and vice versa and stuff, and it's so nice. I don't understand why people make such a big deal of sex. It's okay-ish, I guess, but not honestly. If I end up in a relationship, I'd much rather just watch film or play games than smegs. That's fair. That's totally fair. Like it's different for everybody. Like, because like before my meds, right? Before I took my meds in my transition, like being pre anti-testosterone, I was so horny all the fucking time. It was like almost debilitating how horny I was, because it was like I couldn't do anything like without thinking about sex, right? Like it was just like all day. That's all I could think about was sex, and it was so annoying. And so you'd have to like masturbate to get past it, but it would only last a little while, and then you'd have to do it again, and suddenly it feels like relieving that like gratification is just annoying, right? Like I don't want to do it anymore. And so but now that I'm on the anti-testosterone and stuff like that, I have so little libido. My libido is down in the dumps, and I'm basically demisexual at this point. Like I don't get horny. I don't really find people super attractive unless I'm like really romantically into them, and then suddenly I'm super into them, and I'm totally down to do stuff. So it's like I know both sides of that. I totally understand people are like, yeah, I don't get anything from sex. Like I don't get that. But I also understand that people are like, I really need it. I really, really need sex, and I totally get that from from your partners. You need that, like it's a need, and you need it fulfilled, and it's totally understandable, because it's almost like an instinctual thing. It's not like wow, I'm just selfish and I have these needs. It's just part of your body. It's part of your chemistry. It's part of who you are, right? I love hearing my partners talk about their hobbies and things they excited for most, even if I don't care for it at all. Seeing them happy with me. Exactly. Like my boyfriend will talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk about his game, and I don't understand 90% of the things he's talking about, and so I'm just like kind of sitting there with a smile on my face and be like, yeah, okay, yeah, wow, all right, and like. Like I don't understand, like one word goes in one ear and out the other, because I don't understand most of it, but it's really nice seeing him happy. It's really cute. Who wouldn't want to have laundry folding be split between more people? That's just a win-win, right? And dishes, and like more people to make dinner, and like like what if neither me or my partner are really good at making food, but we find somebody who happens to be a good chef? Now they like making food and they like cooking meals for us. It's a win-win-win, you know? Polyamory definitely feels like a more human-centric framework. Like actually works with how people work as opposed to the may as well not change it of traditional monogamy. Exactly. Like when I heard it the first time, when someone told me that like humans are not a monogamous species, I didn't believe them. And I totally understand why a lot of people, like most people, are monogamous. I get it, right? One, tradition. It's how you were raised. It's how it feels right. It's what you want. Two, it's really hard to like get past jealousy. I totally understand that. It's really hard to get past jealousy. It's really hard to feel like you're not loved if someone's not like your only partner. It's one the hardest thing about polyamory. Hardest thing about polyamory is that it's not like, oh, you just have a slightly more complex relationship. No, everything that's hard about a relationship, every single thing that's hard about having one relationship is equally as hard in the second relationship. So it's not like it is completely linear and or multiplicative, because now let's say your partners are having a disagreement about something, right? Like I've had issues where like I had a partner who didn't get along with my other partner, right? Like they didn't get along. They were having troubles. They couldn't agree on stuff. They were not like they weren't dating. They just didn't like each other at that point, right? Like when I started dating them, things were fine, but things were getting worse and worse where they just couldn't get along. And eventually I had to break up with one of them, and it was just like really, really shitty. So there's like some really shitty situations you can get yourself into. So it's not all sunshine and rainbows, unfortunately. Me talking about Pokemon to Val? Wow, that's so interesting. Yeah, exactly. Don't you dare come in here. Well, if you will cook for me, I will let you be in the kitchen all the time. More people means less housework, so more free time? Exactly, dude. Exactly. My boyfriend's the chef, but he wants me in the kitchen with him because we like cooking together. It's actually really cute. Last time he was here, he was like, he brought up that, because he's a chef, right? That's literally his job. So he's in the kitchen all the fucking time. And he was talking about how it's actually really, really refreshing to make food with me, because it's just like a fun task to do. It doesn't feel like he's working. It just feels like something we can do together. And it's really fun, and it's really cute, and he gets really happy about it, and it's nice. I love listening to people I love and their hobby passion. I went out with a scientist one time, and I was like, for their subject that made them happy, and that made me happy. Oh, it's so cute. Do you know how long you're streaming for? Probably until I'm like 50. I'm gonna guess. Either till like I completely don't know how to interact with the internet anymore, and so I lose the ability to stream. I die, or I make it so rich that I never have to stream again, and I can disappear into just being a complete shut-in, you know? Hours? Oh. Hours. Oh. Well, it's already midnight, my time, and I usually end around midnight, so, I could go a little while longer, but this is usually, in about like 10 minutes is where I'll usually end it. Low-key, my biggest hesitancy for polyamory is legitimately just not being attractive enough to find a relationship with the added limitation of only dating other poly people. Yeah. Yeah. Like tummy tempter. Like, I don't mean this as a competition, okay? So please, I'm not trying to like one up you, but I just want to convey that I understand what you're meaning, right? When I was thinking about coming out as poly, right? When I was thinking about like, okay, trans. I said poly, trans. When I was thinking about coming out as trans, I was like, okay, because I'll be honest, I was pretty attractive prior, right? Like I had no issues finding girlfriends. I dated a whole lot, you know. I'm just being honest, right? Like I didn't have issues, but I knew that the transition process is not quick. It's not easy. It's hard, and it's definitely like being a trans person is going to be a lot harder to find a partner than being a cis person, right? Regardless of how attractive you are on either end, right? Like usually it's harder to find a partner as a trans person than it is as a cis person. And so I had to think about like what's gonna like make me happy in the long run. Like, am I happy as I am now? Am I happy enough now that I'm willing to live the rest of my life this way? And the answer was no. That I knew that if I lived the rest of my life as a cis person, I would just begin to hate myself more and more and more and more. So it's better to make the jump now and start learning now and start changing now. And so that was the same thing for poly with me. It was like I felt like if I continued to live my life as a monogamous person, I would probably have a lot easier time finding partners. But I also knew that I felt trapped. Every relationship I'd been in, that I was in a monogamous relationship, regardless of if they cheated, regardless if they were flirty, regardless if they did stuff with other people, like if they could have been the most loyal person in the world, I felt trapped, right? Because I had like a 5-year long relationship with this girl out of high school, and I went to college and I had a girl that I hung out with all the time, and we were really, really good friends. And there was another girl that we were friends with who constantly said things like, "Oh my God, you guys should date. You're perfect for each other," right? And like like, I won't lie, I felt like I really wanted to date that girl, but I also felt extremely guilty because I was monogamous at the time, and it was like I shouldn't have these feelings. I shouldn't have the feeling of like I want to date this other girl because I'm in a relationship and I absolutely fucking love my girlfriend. Like I love her. She means everything to me. Why would I want to date somebody else? You know, unfortunately it took me another 10, like how long was it? Almost 10 years. It took me almost another 10 years to realize that I was poly and that I just need to be honest about those feelings, you know? And just be honest with my partners, and instead of letting myself feel like I'm trapped where I can't, like I shouldn't, you know what I mean? Like those emotions aren't incorrect, right? Like those emotions aren't wrong. They're emotions. And if I was in a relationship that was right for me, I wouldn't feel guilty about feeling love, right? Like it's love. I'm not It's not like it wasn't like, oh yeah, I just want to fuck her, right? Like that. It wasn't even sexual. It was just like I really, really liked her, you know. And it just felt like I wasn't allowed to share the love I wanted to give, you know. And so that's like it took me forever, but learning learning that it was okay to be poly, that it was okay to want to share love with more than one person, and to have partners that were okay with that, and to like support each other and care for each other and be so happy to see your partner happy, right? Like it would make me so happy if my boyfriend had another girlfriend, right? Because I know I make him happy. And if he has somebody else in his life that makes him happy, that just means that he's more happy than he was before. And that's incredible. And it's the same way for me, right? Like if I'm so fucking happy with him, I love him to fucking bits, but there's somebody else in my life that also makes me really happy. Why is that a bad thing, right? Like I don't love him any less. I don't want to spend any less time with him. I don't want to replace him, you know? You know, for me it's like it's not a replacement thing. They just both make me really happy. Pace yourself with kindness. Exactly. I know more male to female than female to male. Wait, I don't know any female to male. I know of female to male. I don't know if they're out, so I won't say who, but I know 2 female to males. I know mostly male to females, but that's also because I'm more attracted to females, and so I tend to notice females more and flirt with females more, and so therefore I meet more trans females. Slide stuck again. Yeah, slide stuck again, unfortunate. It's hard to navigate that with compulsory monogamy that says everyone feels that way, you're just a bad person for not ignoring it. Maybe Well, because like it's one, you have to be really honest with yourself, right? Is it just lust? Do you just lust after that person, or do you actually feel romantically attracted to them, right? Because it's one thing to be like, oh yeah, I lust for that person, and I'm not saying that's wrong, right? That's just a different type of relationship. But monogamy just, I don't know, just doesn't feel natural to me, right? It doesn't feel right. There's duckies on fire. There are duckies that are on fire. There's duckies on fire. There's also... Wait, why is this ducky... Oh, because the other ducky puts them on fire. The fire ducky puts them on fire. I was like, why is the plaid ducky on fire? Firefighter ducky, why are you not putting the duckies on fire out? They need help. Put them out. We have so many new duckies. So many cute little duckies. He plays a guitar. That's so cute. It'd be so cute. There's duckies. I mean, like, would be kiss ducky, kiss ducky. Mwah. Kiss the duckies. Oh, we got a bull ducky. Okay, we have a cow and a bull ducky, dude. So cute. Birthday ducky, birthday ducky. Oh, Dia de los Muertos ducky. Oh my god, that's it. I love that. Oh, that's so sick. At least that's what it reminds me of. I don't know if that's exactly what it is, but the art on this makes me very much think of the skull masks and the skull art that they do for Dia de los Muertos in Mexico. Ooh, alligator ducky. Oh, that's a fire breathing. It's a dragon ducky. It's a dragon ducky. Candy skulls, yeah. Okay. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Alright, well, I think that this is a good place. Thank you for listening to me rant. Sorry that I got so energized and so excited. I know this was supposed to be ASMR, but I have a tendency to get really hyper and really excited, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I get so excited. Sorry about that. I hope that you all had a really good day. You adore the energy. Oh, thank you. Let's find somebody to raid, you know? Let's, one sec. Take care, sleep well. I will, thank you. You did fine, silly. It's nice listening to your rants. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I don't, like, my biggest concern is that when I go on my rants, I will, I'll just turn all the people who came from ASMR away, because literally I start ranting and I just completely stop doing ASMR most of the time. I feel like a complete idiot most of the time because of that. It's like, I should have just done just chatting. I should have just done a just chatting stream. It's okay, I'm sorry I put the Dami Mommy voice while you did an important thing. No, you're totally fine. I know I only did it for a little while, so I apologize for only doing the mommy voice for about like 30 seconds. So I'm sorry that I didn't give you the full payment on your Dami Mommy. So just, if you want to next time, doctor, just remind me and I'll give you a little bit more, you know? Alright, well, we're gonna raid Hemlock because he's doing Luigi's Mansion. It looks like he's doing crowd control, so you guys can go over there and fuck with him, which will be really funny. And I hope you all have a really good night, okay? Thank you everybody for coming. I really appreciate you. Thank you for listening to me rant. Thank you for letting me be me. Thank you for letting me be the super queer, weird girl that I am. Because I feel really good about myself, and I'm happy for the first time in my life with who I am, and I'm so glad that I get to share that with other people for the first time. And thank you everybody. Thank you. Love you all. I hope you sleep well, and I hope you have a good time, okay? Be good, be good, be good. I'll be streaming again tomorrow and on Sunday. We're doing a collab with Kiko on Sunday. And then we're going to be doing more Poke Rogue. Tomorrow I think we're doing... What are we doing tomorrow? What did I say we were doing tomorrow? We're doing... Scary game, that's right. So tomorrow at the beginning of the stream, we will vote on a scary game that I have to play on stream. I will download it and then we'll play it. So, until then, see you. Goodbye.